Previously on Into the Yonder Void, my cousins gave me some halflings to eat, but it wouldn't be cannibalism necessarily because I am a giant eagle, but I was still hesitant. But it turns out that they weren't even real halflings. They were just these energy guys that turn into whatever you don't want to eat so they can save themselves, but I ate them anyway. But I tricked them with mind games. Anyway, they had to go home to their mom, and we kept going, and we landed on this little island that was like a fee island with a bunch of temples to fee, and that was very strange. And I did some exploring, and I found Gil and Nez in a shop, and they got me a gift, and it's a fruit.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hiya! What's up, nerds?
A bi-weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. That
really
fucks
threw
me
you
up
off.
so bad.
Before 5e.
Yeah, I had to think. Whoa.
What are we playing?
What frequency? What numbers? What edition?
I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Bi-Weekly Billy, and I play Nez.
Bi-weekly.
No, it doesn't work with my
Keep
name.
it going.
Biracial.
I am biracial.
Yeah.
I'm biracial, and I play another biracial character with weird eyes. So I'm Tomas. I play Gil.
Well, you left me with not shit. Wait, bi-racial,
Curious.
bi-weekly, I guess
I mean, a little bit.
bi
I'm a little,
biochemical,
I'm a little bifurious.
A little.
bi. Yes, they're coming back, and then Sync's coming back, and that's weird. I don't know.
Just tell us who you are.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Feet.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 104.
Correct.
All right.
104. Room 104.
God, my eyes are so sore and watery.
Why?
God, you complain all the time.
I know. It's
The pollen count.
allergies, yeah.
The pollen count
Yeah.
was
It's
really high
fucking
yesterday.
Stupid.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Doo-dah. Doo-dah.
the campfire.
Sing their song.
Welcome to this place.
This question comes from one of our patrons and Discord members, Bear. Welcome
Christ.
back, Bear.
Welcome back.
We have no rules
for
in
giving
place
us
for how many campfire questions one can place.
Yeah, there's no spam filter on it.
Yeah.
So we're just forced to do this now. Thank you, Bear.
Someone, please, God, give us more campfire questions.
Yes.
Someone dethrone him.
Yeah.
Campfire questions.
You just turn the mic down. Bear wants to know. Oh, wait, there's an older one. Shit.
Ooh.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Like pudding.
Like some soups.
No, we did it. Sorry, it was Dark Stars. I
Oh,
apologize.
The plot thins again.
Like vinegar.
Defend the plot.
Bear wants to know, what's the thing about yourself you most admire? And what is one thing you would change about yourself if you could? And we're going by rule of dice. So if your number gets called, you're going. Everybody ready? Fee, you're first up.
I suppose the thing that I admire most about myself might be my resilience. Because whatever the fuck happened, it seemed like it was a lot, and I guess I'm still here, so that's pretty crazy. Plus, even what I do remember, that was pretty wild too, and look at me, I'm still here, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the thing I wish I could change is everything that makes me have to be resilient. Just all that messy shit. My past, I guess, whatever I did probably wasn't great. Probably would change that maybe, but yeah, well, that's probably that.
All right. Well, thank you. Next up, we have Nez.
I guess if I had to pick something that I admired about myself, it would be my discipline and my dedication to education. Something that I'd change about myself is I'd like to not be so tall. I don't like standing out. I'd rather blend in and maybe see the world from a smaller vantage point and be awestruck by things that seem mundane to me.
Have you stood next to a tree?
Or hang out with
looking like
less
a tree.
short ass people.
Yeah, you are hanging out with some shorties. Shorty. Shorty. Gil.
I would say my best feature is probably my adaptability. I can be pretty malleable to whatever situation arises. I wear lots of hats. I'm very learned. But I would probably change. I guess over the years, I kind of let myself go after the whole pirate thing fell under. I started drinking a lot of booze, eating a lot of dirt. Probably not good for your insides. So I got quite a bit of a paunch that I need to work on. But now that I can like do crazy telekinetic shadowy movement stuff, I don't have to move as much. So I have to find ways to burn calories. I also really like my tail. It's nice and floofy. I quaff it every morning.
I always forget you have a tail.
Nobody talks about it. Nobody ever says boo. But I have to like get specialty pants just for this tail. But I like it though. It's a fashion statement. I should probably cut my hair because my ponytail hangs over it, so it kind of distracts. So, lots of stuff to work on, mostly appearance. Personality on point.
All right. Well, thank you.
Gil's kind of Luffy vibes a little bit too.
And Can.
I really like my ability to make friends and build solid friendships. I think that is a very positive thing about me. I can usually find something to bond with just about anybody. So that's great.
Yeah.
What would you change?
I would probably try to improve my tendency of holding grudges.
In which direction?
I don't really want to give any of them up, but I heard that it's unhealthy to carry that level of negativity in your soul.
You're a grudge holder? Like you hoard them?
Yes, they're part of my collection.
All right. Thank you, Can.
You're welcome.
There's
All
some
right.
little fortune cookie slips that you pull out and you see their name on it. You're like, ooh.
Grudge.
And you have to have the grudge underneath so you can remember why you're grudging on them.
Looked funny.
Peach took my candy. Oh, yeah. You fucker.
You will die.
I'll never forgive your ass for that.
All right. Shall we get started?
Yes.
Maybe.
When we last left off, you guys were hanging out in this village on this floating island in this golden aura of a place. And you guys had been discovering some weird things. You found a tavern. You found coins that were strange in the tavern. You received some gifts, essentially, from Goldleaf, the proprietor of the shop, who seemed to have inherited it. There were some temples that had some weird fucking murals on them. One showing someone that looked a lot like Fee. One showing someone that looked like a lot like Fee, but with dark hair and dark features. And one that showed an individual that was like essentially like some kind of halfling, maybe, that Fee seemed to recognize. Fee had a sort of flashback to a time when she was on the road with three individuals walking towards a burning something or other, found the short individual from one of the murals, also the same individual that had approached you on the beach in Luta. You guys' eyes met, and you heard your name inside of your head. The rest of you were hanging out in the village and trying to figure out some of these items that were given to you from Goldleaf. And that's when Macy showed back up and said he thinks he found the tablet, but somebody is holding on to it. So we will pick up.
He said that?
Yep.
I believe you.
We will pick up with Fee. So you feel this intense, sharp pain inside your head as your eyes meet, and you hear your own voice, specifically Ophelia, inside your head, and suddenly everything kind of shifts, and you find yourself like you were in like a forested area, kind of dim, and now you suddenly find yourself in bright light and wind blowing your hair, a lot like heavy winds, but it feels good. And you notice that your hair is a much more pale color in this recollection. And you seem to be on a ship of some kind. And as you move forward towards the edge, you see that you are once more looking down over land. So you are back, if you remember that recollection of the airship. You are there once more, only this time, as you turn, rather than seeing a bunch of crew that you kind of recognize, it's empty. There's nothing here. And then you see in the back black smoke, almost identical to the black smoke from the previous recollection, burning from the back of this airship. And that's when you realize the airship is going down. And so you run across the deck, run to what in most ships would be the captain's quarters, rip open the door, and grab a sword, a crossbow, and a bag that shimmers with some kind of arcane energy. Pull them onto your person, turn, and run, and that's where the recollection ends, and you are boom.
Is it the same sword that she's holding now?
It is not. And suddenly you are back.
Shit. Okay, do I still have the pain?
No pain.
So apparently I was on an airship before.
Did it work? Do you remember everything?
No.
Fucking shit.
But I do remember some shit, and it's, I think maybe we need to talk about it later, because apparently I was on an airship before, and I had a sword. Not this one, but a different one, and my hair was a different color I didn't really recognize.
What color was it?
It was pale.
Like blonde?
You think blondish, maybe grayish.
Okay.
You can kind of decide how.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of blondish, whitish, grayish.
And you don't remember ever having that hair?
No.
Are you sure it was you?
I think so. It looked like me. And then you said it was the same airship that I saw in the previous one? Okay. Mm-hmm. So there was this airship, and I saw it before where there was a crew on it. But this time when I saw the airship in my mind, it was just me, and it was going down, and I had to grab a shimmering bag, a sword, and a crossbow.
Well, yeah, that's the bare essentials. But
I mean, a shimmering bag, I don't know.
Not the... well, have you seen the bag before? Do you have the bag?
I don't think I have the bag, right?
Did you look in your cart? Maybe it's in your cart.
I mean, I've been in that cart a lot, Gil.
Yeah, but maybe you weren't looking for it, then.
I mean, I remember like the past 5 years or so.
Not to fuck you up more than you are already. I don't know how helpful this is, but it's possible that you're not even seeing your own memories. You might be seeing other people's. Like, you need to find a way to sort out what you're seeing and when and why, because who you're describing sounds like someone I know, but it might not be her, but it might not be you either. Like, look at all these fees, man. Are these all you, or are they other people?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's really weird. This is weird, and I don't know what it means.
Maybe we can use the compass.
Was there a flag on the ship?
Oh, hey, Kane.
Was there a flag on the ship?
It's safe now, by the way, guys. You can come up. I think she's not going to explode.
Was there a flag on the ship?
Not that you saw.
No, and it was just going down. It was like burning, black smoke, and that was what was in the chapel that I saw that was
what
on
was
fire
on the
and
flag?
people coming out with black smoke. What?
What was on the flag?
I don't know.
Can you
I
think
couldn't see
harder
it.
about it?
If you want, you can do an intelligence check.
Absolutely. Okay. I let me try to think harder, I guess.
Describe it to me because I've seen a lot of them.
And me too, man.
18?
Okay, it's a competition.
18. Okay,
Oh
then.
shit!
One sec.
I didn't know we were competing.
Okay, so then preemptively, you guys can both roll history.
That'd be so wild if I rolled well. It was almost a natural 20.
Oh.
15, but I do have inspo.
What'd you get?
4.
17.
All right. Okay, so Fee, you remember you're like focusing, and you remember seeing what looked like a helm with a green face inside of it that was frowning, like a crudely done version of a goblin with a laurel, like a golden laurel overhead arching and crisscrossed with knives.
So then Fee
So
describes that.
I will relay that. Sorry, I was
Okay.
trying to type my notes and then Laurel auto-corrected to L'Oreal. Why?
We got shampoo on this flag. Goblins
Because
love
obviously
shampoo.
you're going to be talking about L'Oreal shampoo way more often than anything else.
Ugly as shit, but they keep good hair hygiene.
This episode brought to you by
L'Oreal Paris.
Ironically, it's Garnier Fructis.
Oh, I didn't sanction that.
So you got a 17, did you say?
Herbal essences. Yes.
17 for history. Okay, I'm going to have you make one more roll.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I need a
Son of a
D100
bitch.
roll.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
My dice is in the back room. I saw it. It was
90.
hanging out on that box.
90. Okay. Gil, in your travels, you remember seeing that exact emblem. You remember somebody who referred to themselves as the Goblin Silver Lord had that as his banner. And you were pretty sure, well, with a 90 and a 17. Okay. Yeah, you're like 90% confident that you saw this in some like shanty rundown pirate town near Dboe in Zugo. What you recall about it is this guy was apparently some great terror in the former Veldalin, now the Runic Empire. At least that's what he claimed. And he has a large fleet of goblins under his command.
I'm pretty sure that dude is famous. Back when I was in the Petite Suite of Fleet Elite, they always talk shit on that guy. He's like the Silver Lord or some shit. He's a goblin guy. Has an airship and a big ass fleet of baddies. A kind of like air terrorists. Terrorists.
You win this one.
I can't believe I remembered that. That was a very weird year for me.
Apparently that was not good whatever I was involved in then.
So you were onto that ship.
Apparently.
Were you like barking orders?
Yes. Actually exactly that. I was just walking around knowing what to do, being a gill.
Was your hair silver? Because maybe you were like a silver lord.
I don't know, kind of more blonde and white.
I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty silver blonde hair. I bet Fee was a silver lord. We should watch out. She might command a goblin army somewhere.
I'd believe it.
I won't consciously do anything like that.
Well, maybe it
Promise.
wasn't you, like I said.
I
Maybe
know.
it's some other guy.
Yeah.
Nez, you heard Macy say that, but you're also you're in the process of identifying this compass.
Yeah, I was doing as a ritual. I've sat down cross-legged. I've got the compass in one hand and I'm still holding Wote's hand in the other.
Okay. So yeah, you use it as a ritual. You do all your ritualistic activities, and you are able to
Get out of my room. I'm doing my ritualistic activities.
you are able to divine what this compass is. So first thing you notice is you get this like intense like bad sensation from it, not like a cursed item, but it takes you a moment because you're not super familiar with this school of magic. But then you realize like this is made of necromancy magic.
Tight.
This is something, a little bit on the south side of good.
Wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah. And then it kind of bubbles into your mind with the information. You learn that this is the compass of wrong direction.
What a useless sack of shit.
And what you find out is that this compass allows the person who resonates with it, the person who, why am I drawing a blank on the term? Attunes. Oh my God, yeah. The person who attunes to it.
The person who Looney Tunes to it.
They can see within it, when they activate it, and they have 3 charges per day. They can see someone within 60 feet of them who means to kill them.
Oh. It's different than what I imagined based on the title.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it just like a running, like you turn it on and then it just hangs out for a while?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. Well, that's like good for entering a new
actually pretty
space.
tight.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's
Cool.
muy bien.
Someone has murder in their heart. You'll know.
I
use a charge.
It's just like glowing red whenever Gil's using it.
Do not use it when Crub's around.
I was gonna say I use a charge and it like brings up the Call of Duty mini map and
We
there's
need
just
to bring-
red dots everywhere.
We need to bring Crumb back, but I haven't had a spare hour.
Do we?
That's totally fine.
Yes, we do. We do.
Do we?
Yep.
So now there's just this dangling Chad of Macy.
I demand a recount.
Yeah.
And Macy said that to Nez specifically.
Yeah, Nez, Woe, and anybody who was listening. Loom. So, do you guys want to, like, go to that, or what's your plan, Nez?
I call out to the rest of the gang that are having their huddle.
Oh, guys, Nez is doing something. Let's see what he's doing.
So this compass, it has 3 charges that you can use a day, and it'll tell you if there's anybody with ill intent or possibly murder against you within about a 60-foot radius.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I toss it back to Gil.
How do you attune to it?
You would know how to attune. You're pretty familiar with that. You have to spend.
You have to take
some
a
time.
bath with it.
All right.
You say whatever you want.
I'm looking around the temple to see if there's like a holy reliquary with water or something.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Can we start having wild attunements like this for every item, please?
Also, during the campfire question, I want to ask something for clarification. Your ponytail. You said your ponytail droops down and covers your tail.
Yeah, it's like
It's super
his hair
long.
is long. It goes like down past his butt.
How high
Holy
is your
shit.
tail, though?
His tail sticks out of where his butt is and goes up like a
This
deer
whole time,
tail.
I don't know why. I had no idea your
This whole
hair was that
time?
long.
Yeah, I thought it was like mid-back.
No, it's
At
long.
most.
Yeah, I thought it was like here.
Nope.
Like a
He just keeps
Gaston
it. He
pony.
keeps it tight up top so it doesn't look like crazy long
Well,
from
that's
the front.
blowing my mind.
Yeah, right? You said that and I was like, I had to have misunderstood
I'm just
that.
imagining everyone suddenly realized, like, Gil, your ponytail is super long.
Your tail looks great.
Wash your fucking hair.
26.
26. You see, I mean, you're not sure what the plumbing situation is like here.
It's a bird bath.
You do see that there is a fountain that's kind of pushing out some brackish water.
Yes.
Oh,
And
no,
I
no,
clomp over and just like hop over the edge and start swimming around with the compass. Cradling it like a baby.
I was going to say it's like on your chest and you're doing the back like an otter, like just
Oh,
floating.
sweet compass. Tell me of who my enemies are. Do I got to talk to it?
You can. I don't know if it affects it or helps at all,
I
but
love you, compass. I love you so much.
bid well.
So yeah, he's just splashing around right now.
What do the rest of you guys do?
Splish, splash, taking a bath.
Did I drop my wild shape?
You did.
Okay, good. Good. Then I'm not doing that.
Excellent.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing.
But I do maybe want to eat a little fruit. I'm peckish.
All right. You are going to take a bite of this fruit.
What does it look like?
So it looks kind of like a pineapple.
Okay.
Nice.
Did you describe it in the last episode?
Yeah, it's kind of like a pineapple.
Okay.
And it's kind of glowy.
Mm.
And you take a bite out of it and you instantly feel great, Can. And it's very Moorish. You definitely feel a strong compulsion to keep eating it. If you would like to resist that temptation, I'll have you roll a Constitution save.
I roll a 1 every time on those.
Does it taste like a pineapple?
It doesn't taste like a pineapple. It tastes kind of savory and sweet at the same time. Almost like
Pork chops and applesauce.
almost like pork chops and applesauce.
Chicken and waffles.
I'm gonna take one more bite.
You can take one more bite?
Just one more bite.
Okay, you take one more bite, and now your want and desire to complete eating this is so strong. You can try to resist now, but it will be at disadvantage.
I'm gonna take one more bite.
You take one more bite, and you can't even help yourself at this point. You are just devouring the rest of it. And as you swallow it, boom, you feel power surge through you, Can. And congratulations, you have gained a level.
She ate the devil fruit.
We
You
just
got
got
a-
it.
the level
you got a
fruit, yeah.
level
The
apple?
level fruit.
Levolapple?
You got more of them level apples
I watch
with
Cam
you?
level up and then eat the compass.
Breaking all of your teeth.
Your level goes down rapidly.
You take a -7 to intelligence.
I'm not using it.
I mean, you just did.
That's true. That was a fluke.
So go
And I
ahead and
used my
level
inspo.
yourself up.
Shit, yeah.
Whoa, wait. No.
Give me a chore.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing?
I'm going to look in my bag. I really want to make sure if it is that dude, I want to obscure those gems because now knowing that he's a bad dude, I want to make sure he super doesn't get those now.
So did they fill everyone in that there's somebody with the runic tablet?
I would assume so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Now you know.
Now I know. Thanks. So now that I know, I'll do that. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of how I could do that. Is there any way I could somehow set off a smoke potion and contain it in my bag? So then if someone opens it, it comes out? That'd be fine. But
Yeah, it probably would seep out
That's what
over
I'm
time.
thinking,
So
yeah.
you could probably do something like that, like within a minute of them opening it.
mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I think smoke would probably find its way out pretty easy.
Like a bank bag that has the ink that explodes when someone opens it? Is
yeah,
that what-
like I have
You could trigger it. You could figure out a way of triggering
Yeah,
it to do
I was
that.
thinking of like
okay.
casting like glyph of warding inside the bag or something, but I don't have that spell prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to figure out a way of like rigging it up to do that, you absolutely could. You just have to be extremely careful about both the implementation of that and your deactivation of it.
and not forgetting you did that when you opened the bag yourself.
Blast
Yeah.
yourself. Shit.
okay, yeah, I'll do that. And then
Okay, if you're gonna do that, then what kind of tools do you have on hand? Do you have your alchemy
I
set?
do have my alchemy set.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will gain advantage to your first roll if you can find something that is similar to an alchemy table.
Okay. Is there
You are going to have to do some investigation.
Yep. Okay. Is there anything that I see right now? Can I investigate?
Yeah, go ahead and investigate.
Okay. Nice. It almost was bad, but it's not. 21.
21? All right. 21. Yeah, you go looking around.
21?
You see, as you're walking down the streets looking, you see there is an alchemy shop or something very similar to it here in this little village.
Oh, hell yeah.
You
Okay.
find your way in there and it's completely unmanned. And you see that there's a bunch of, it seems like a lot of like almost archaic looking alchemy tables. But you do see toward the back, almost as if it was like on display at one point, a pretty nice looking alchemy table with collapsible legs. So you can use that if you would like, and that would give you advantage. All right.
Absolutely. That's
Okay.
cool.
All right. So what I need you to do is I need you to give me first an intelligence check, or what you would use is probably your alchemy skill.
Okay.
What level are you right now?
I'm level 8.
Level 8. And what is your bonus to your alchemy table? Or your
Alchemy is
skill?
+3.
So it should be +5 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've been doing a bad job of telling you when to level that skill
That's
up.
okay.
But
so that was, if it's +5, then it'd be a total of 15.
okay. So you take out the smoke potion and you start messing with the cork. You kind of unfurl it a little bit, and you are like, okay, well, I'm gonna take a little bit away from this cork section, and you start putting some copper wire in there and then wrapping it around. So now I'm going to need you to give me a nature check.
Okay.
And were you about to tell everybody that everybody should have a +5 to their
You will have a +5 to your Cooking, yep.
Cool.
And then and then you're currently at what for your mischief skill?
Sanji?
+6.
Okay, so I think I must have told you what yours was, because I think you started higher than everybody because you only had one skill.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then your surfing skill should be +5.
I've got room lower.
Or would it's not the surfing skill, it's the what's the other
Swimming or seam
one?
string.
Seam string.
21 for nature.
Nature. All right. You know the exact amount of pressure that it'll take to pop this off when this opens. So you affix that to the inside of your bag. The other side of the copper wire, you stuff it into one of the pockets there. And the last thing I need you to do is I need you to give me sleight of hand to set the trap.
Okay.
And have you been using advantage on this?
No.
Okay. Use advantage on this one then.
Okay. I keep rolling 21. That's so weird. Yeah. 21.
All right, you have a plan in your brain and you enact it perfectly. You
Pushing her big glasses up as she works.
You set it to trigger and then you set it inside. You close the flap of your pack, and you know that the next time that this is opened, unless you deactivate it, the smoke will go off, and it will probably go off all at once, right in whoever's face. So,
Does Fee Sword have a scabbard?
No, it was just by itself.
Can I just set it on the table and just look at it and see if I notice anything about it, or would I have to identify to know anything?
You would be able to do basic checks on it. You could see if it is magical, but obviously you already know that it's magical.
And it felt familiar when she touched it.
Correct.
Okay, so I could just attune to it, but I don't know if I should do that. Or should I? I don't know.
What would Fee do?
Would I be able to see if it's dangerous at all?
It's a sword.
Well, sure.
Stay away from the pointy end.
Yeah. Like pencils.
You can do an Arcana check on it.
Okay, I'll do an Arcana check.
But either way, Gil's trying to attune, and I don't know if it's
to
working.
The sword?
No, he's attuning to the compass, but I don't know if it's working. But he's going to be doing that for a while.
Again.
Jesus.
21. Yeah, there's something intensely magical about it. You're not sure exactly what. That would
magic
require
all over this.
It's just everywhere. Right there, right there.
I could see it. Ew.
But yeah, you can't tell exactly what that magic is, but you do not sense any cursed nature to it. It doesn't seem nefarious at all. It seems using Arcana actually allows you to. There's something even more familiar about it, like the sense of the magic coming off of it becomes very familiar to you.
Okay. I mean, I feel like if we're gonna fight this guy, we gotta be fucking ready. Yeah, and I'll just try attuning to the sword then. Let's do it.
Okay, that requires a short rest, so
Do we have time for that?
It takes an hour. If you guys want to spend an hour attuning and hanging out and getting
Gil's
ready.
already attuning to something.
He's going to be
right.
Sorry,
That's
bathing
true.
for an hour.
Soaking.
He's going to get pruny.
Yeah, and then I just want to poke around and see if there's any fun shit left in that alchemy shop.
It looks like it's been pretty. Anything that wasn't bolted down, other than the alchemy tables, has been kind of wiped out.
Okay.
But I mean, there are alchemy tables there. So
Yeah, that's sick.
He's a pruning. I just had to get it out. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Nez, what are you doing?
Well, I was going to get nosy and offer to identify the sword, but
Shit.
She wet.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
So I'm just gonna kind of rest.
Okay.
And kind of just hang out with Woat. And ask him about what life was like in the village and what he's about.
Okay, you're gonna talk to Woat. You're gonna attune. Can, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to do a little exploring.
You're gonna do some exploring. Okay, so I'll have you give me a persuasion check with advantage because you're taking your time. And with you, Can, I will have you do an investigation check with advantage because you guys are taking your time. All right. So we'll go with Nez first since you rolled first.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, so over that next hour with a dirty 20, you learn a lot about Woe. You learn pretty much how things went down in the original settlement that he was in, how he was kind of, it started off like them waiting to see if he would produce web at any point, and because he was unable to, he was kind of considered an outcast for a really long time. And it wasn't until he found the village of the other outcasts that he started to feel better about it, because he found that while they may be weird, there was nothing wrong with them other than they had some defect according to their culture that didn't line in exactly right. And so he, and now he kind of thinks of himself as a go-between, and he's the only one brave enough to sneak into the settlement to steal supplies for himself or for that other outcast village. But you definitely learn through your dirty 20 that he isn't really tied to the place. He gets tired of things kind of being the same all the time.
My motivational speech might have really resonated with him.
You do feel like that had some effect. And I will give you an opportunity here, Nez, to give me an insight check.
Okie dokie. I swear, it's all the things that I have +5 or more on. They're just 3. So that's an 8.
Yeah, other than the main conversation, you don't really learn a deeper insight to him, but you do get a good vibe off of Woat.
Cool.
And he seems to really appreciate having people that don't treat him like either he's the only one who can help them in the town or a complete pariah.
Cool.
But yeah, so that's how you spend your short rest.
All right.
Can, you're investigating for what?
I'm just seeing what's going on and seeing if I can find any other interesting things or clues as to what is going on.
Okay. Yeah. What did you get for your investigation?
13.
13. Yeah, you kind of stroll around looking at different places in this little village. It's not super big, like I described, maybe half the size of Luta. But yeah, there are a lot of densely packed buildings, and you notice that there's a common theme other than the temples. There's a common theme in the architecture. Looks kind of archaic, a style that's not been around, for a long time. And when you get towards the edge, you notice that a lot of the buildings actually, in a lot of places, they would get smaller if they're closer to the edge. But you notice that the buildings get a lot bigger closer to the edge of this floating island until you get to what looks like a building that has lights on the inside. It's a big building with spirally pillars out front, made of stone and wood, but it's a lot more ornate than the typical architecture you're seeing. It's closer to what the temples look like than what the rest of the buildings look like.
Well, that's interesting. I'm going to proceed.
Okay. You go inside this building and you see that it is essentially weirdly in the inside kind of barren, almost like a warehouse environment, in a shipping yard for storage. And you see there's a lot of crates near the back. But you also see along the back wall is a mural. And on this, depicted in this mural is a large creature, humanoid. And it's hard to see exactly what they are because the mural is so faded. And it looks like there's been chips in the wall kind of disfiguring the image. But it reminds you of those temples.
Can I peek in a crate?
You sure can. They all seem to be nailed pretty solidly, but I will allow you to give me an athletics to see if you can, or a dexterity check if you can jimmy it open.
Does this sound like a fighting zone to anyone else? Abandoned warehouse with a bunch of crates.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like the darkened sanctuary where you find like maybe the outcast vampires or something.
Or like where any encounter in Dragon Age 2 was.
Yeah, lots of Diablo vibes coming off it. Yeah.
13.
13. Yeah, you see one crate out of all of them that looks pretty weak compared to the rest, and you're able to jimmy that one open. And as you kind of crank the lid off the top, you see a bunch of like ceramic bowls inside.
Are they pretty?
They're very pretty.
Take one.
All right. You
Are
take
they all
one.
the same?
Yep, they all look pretty much identical.
I'm going to call out.
Hello.
Hello.
You get an echo.
Oh, I thought that was someone responding.
A bunch of people. Why are you taking our bowl?
We need that for our foods.
You hear a shuffle above you, like if there was another floor. But that's all.
Excuse me. Hello.
Mike Wazowski.
You don't hear any other shuffles.
I can hear you.
You do see there is a staircase on the far side of the wall.
This seems ill-advised.
I'm going to go up the staircase.
All right. You go up the staircase and you find rows and rows of desks as if this was once some sort of like working environment. They're wooden desks kind of separated in their own little quarters. And you see in the center is this lantern. It's kind of up on a long pole and just kind of hanging down, almost like a street lamp. Hey, it's Jimmy Jones. Oh, no, it's not. It's male lady. And yeah, and you notice that the light from this lantern looks a little weird. It's not like a standard oil lantern, whatever it is. It's got a more reddish tinge to it, and it sort of pulses and then kind of wanes and pulses and wanes.
Can I hold my hand up close to it to see if it is hot?
Yeah, if you want to go up there, you absolutely can. Yeah, you get close to it and you don't feel any heat off of it.
Hey, how does your lamp work?
Give me a perception check.
24.
24. Okay. Can you hear more shuffling near the where the front of the building would be by the windows? It sounds really heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And almost like somebody's scurrying.
I'm going to go over to the staircase and peek.
It's on the other side from the staircase. Yep.
Well, I'm going to run to try to find out what it is.
Okay. You run to try to find out what it is. Instantly, the light goes out in the room. And from somewhere in the room, you hear...
I regret my decision.
But does it sound kind of cute?
Curiosity killed the can.
Episode title.
Yeah, ha ha ha.
It could be. It sounded.
You can turn the light on again.
That light instantly comes on.
Thanks.
But you don't see anybody.
It's a surprise birthday party. It's us. Happy birthday.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to steal your bowl. I was just curious about it. And I'm also kind of curious about your office space.
Can give me a perception check.
Good
Not
news.
perception, persuasion check.
It's for lease.
Perception.
16.
16. You don't hear any response.
My friend's iron is passing through, and I have been admiring the artwork. Can you tell me what the mural downstairs was supposed to be?
Instantly, wind kind of whips through, kind of rustling your hair, pushing against your clothes. It's a strong wind, but not strong enough to like knock you over or anything. Just like a really stiff breeze. And almost as through the wind, you hear, "You should leave."
Okay. I'll take the cue.
Sorry to impose.
May I take the bowl?
Take the bowl.
Thank you. That's very generous.
You don't hear any other response, and the wind drops.
I'll see myself out.
All right, so you leave?
Seems
All right.
normal enough.
You leave. The moment you leave, you feel that this bowl suddenly like gets hotter. Not hot, but hotter.
A self-warming bowl.
It was a hot lamp.
That's gonna be perfect for soup.
Or ice cream.
Does anything look weird about it?
You gonna examine it?
Yeah.
Give me both a perception check and an arcana check.
I'm just picturing a goopy salt lamp.
Perception
bowl.
20,
Okay.
Oh, the bowl. I thought it was in.
I'm picturing a lamp.
Arcana 10.
Okay. As the light kind of shifts, as you're like kind of looking at it, in the inside and the outside, you notice that it's almost like you're kind of chasing a fleeting image wherever the light shines, and it looks like little runes that are on the inside of this bowl. But like you try to look closer and they're gone. So you're like looking around and you just kind of see little vague shimmers. But with your arcana, you have no idea what that could possibly be.
Nez is gonna love this.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Now I'm gonna go on my way back.
Okay. So we will call that everyone getting the benefits of a short rest.
Hey. How long does the temp HP we have last? I don't even remember when I got that.
You got it in before you went into the portal when you first arrived. And so far it's still there. If you have temp HP, it's still around.
I don't think I got anything back anyway. Other than, yeah. Did I attune to the compass?
You have attuned to the compass.
Woo!
You have attuned to the sword.
Yeah.
Fee. And Fee, it is, you find yourself resonating with this in your attunement, and you know that it is the Sun Lion Blade.
That's
tight.
Oh, yeah. That's brave.
And you want to write this down here. Basically, the moment you like attune to it, the sword disappears. And suddenly you have another tattoo on your body.
Hell yeah.
You have a sword-shaped tattoo all the way down your forearm with flames around it.
Fuck yeah.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah. Love it.
And so
Metal as fiok.
when you summon this blade, it doesn't exist until you summon it. But if you summon it and use it as your wielded weapon, you can use it for 6 rounds. And while it exists, it'll be a finesse weapon. You'll get a +2 to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon, and it deals fire damage rather than slashing damage.
So is she proficient with it?
If you're proficient with a short sword or a long sword, but you can gain proficiency.
Yeah.
And so basically when this happens, this sword of fire will erupt into the hand that I think. Whichever your preferred dominant hand is, that's also where the tattoo will be, which forearm.
Okay.
Are you left or right-handed?
Oh, shit. Let's do right.
Well, while the blade is active, it emits light in a 10-foot radius, and you can choose to reduce or expand its radius to a maximum of an additional 5 feet if you expand it, or you can just completely reduce it.
It's super weird. This is like a warlock pact weapon, like if you were packed to the blade, but you're not.
It also gives you the cantrip Firebolt.
Hell yeah.
So very warlocky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everybody's attuned. Everybody has, kind of done their little short rest. And Nez, Wout seems pretty receptive to you for having done that. So you can kind of tell that he's like, he kind of is starting to think of you as more of a friend. These guys are probably still unfamiliar acquaintances, but you're starting to get that little connection there.
Sweet.
All right.
I like Wope.
Now what would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Whoa, there it is.
All right, nobody take offense to this. I just want to make sure everyone in here is cool. I'm going to use the compass for my first time suspecting on if there's any evil intent towards me from these fucks in this room.
All right, so you grab the compass, and this green light radiates out of Gil. The rest of you guys see radiates out of Gil in this like 60-foot circumference and then disappears. But Gil, you can still see it. And so you see everybody is highlighted in blue for you, everyone present.
Hey, Nez, is blue good?
Yes.
Are you sure? Maybe all of you are.
Blue is
got
good.
shit on me. Okay.
You asshole.
Blue is general positive. If they're like strangers, have no opinion on you, that sort of thing, they're going to be white. If they have malicious intent, they're going to be red.
And if they want to fuck, they're going to be green.
Green with horny.
With like a heart on top, like a Sims. You watch your mouth. Save it for the bedroom.
Or the pool after I take the ladder out.
Might as well do something while we're stuck in here. Okay, everyone seems cool. That's good to know.
I guess
I'm totally
I
blue
can't
too?
assume. If anybody is privately planning on killing Gil, let me know so I can.
Okay. That's good.
You physically have to.
I just look over at Ken, and Ken's like, glaring.
Darkest red
Purple bastard.
So yeah, Macy's still kind of standing there like,
So you said tablet. So you know where it is?
yeah, I know where it's at, I'm pretty sure, and somebody's holding on to it.
Who's holding on to it?
I can't tell.
Is it a giggly type?
A what?
A giggly type.
What does that mean?
Hee.
I didn't hear any laughing, though I didn't really listen.
How
It's
far
like
away?
a laugh, but like a trickstery.
Like a scamp, a mischievous scamp.
Tee-hee style.
I have no idea who Ken is talking about, but I get the vibe.
I went to a big place.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, are you telling them anything else beyond that?
Like that could be anywhere, anytime.
Oh yeah, like over there, like a really big, cool building. Had a bunch of desks in it, and it also had a bunch of crates with bowls, and the bowl is self-heating. So how about that technology?
Well, that's something I wanted to bring up as well. We might want to explore this place before we head out, because it is known to have a bunch of crazy magical artifacts.
Oh, I've been exploring, and some wind told me to get out, so I did.
Some wind?
Some wind, like a big wind. And as there are some like runes crawling around inside this warm bowl, if you want to take a look and see if you can
SpaghettiOs?
read it.
Oh, yeah, I can take a look at that.
But if you find out that it's something kind of normal, I would really like the bowl back.
Noted.
Are you going to do identify on it?
Yeah, are we hanging out somewhere?
It's up to you guys.
We should probably shag ass here soon to go get the tablet.
Oh yeah, and in addition to the wind, there was something scampering around and giggling.
Hence
did
your
not-
question.
Hence the question. I thought
I
maybe it would make sense.
I didn't hear any giggling, but
How close were you to them?
it's in this town.
Okay.
Am I back with the group?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Unless you decide to stick around in the alchemy shop.
Not if there was nothing else in there.
Did you take the alchemy table?
Yeah, if I could take it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was picturing like a Skyrim alchemy table that's like a pedestal and shit.
No, most
Yeah, me
alchemy.
too.
Yeah, there are alchemy tables like that, but this is like the
Wow.
type that you can take with
That's
you.
even
Like
more
an alchemy
exciting
tray?
then. Because I was like,
Like a breakfast platter for your bed.
Yeah.
because I was thinking like, ooh, I got a really nice table, but just this once. So that's good that it has.
It's
more
an
life.
alchemy Ouija board.
And it is a tier 2 table.
Okay.
How many tiers are there?
There's 5.
Awesome.
Ooh, okay.
Awesome. Sweet.
Moving on up.
Yeah, I was imagining like the Men in Black, Will Smith just like dragging the table over. He's just dragging this table with her.
Same like shape and everything. Just super cumbersome.
Oh, additionally, inside this large building, there was a lamp, and it was glowing red. And it didn't look like fire or oil lamps or anything like that. And I tried to give it a little touch to see how hot it was, and it was not hot at all.
Oh, it must be a mage light.
Perhaps.
Isn't that shit usually blue, though?
Usually.
Who said that?
Excuse me, that was me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't mind investigating that wind if you want to go back with some backup.
Yeah, it did sound pretty serious about leaving, and I was trying to be respectful and trying to make a good impression, and it did say that I could have the bowl, so I don't want to piss it off too much.
Well, you don't know that it's the wind's house. Maybe they're also intruding, and they're just preventing you from getting cool shit.
That is an excellent point.
I mean, I do feel like we maybe should get the tablet and then do that? If that guy is here.
But what if we can never come back here? And what if we use the tablet and we're immediately gone?
Well, and what if that's the guy who's holding the tablet, but he just didn't happen to be giggling at that time?
And maybe during our exploration we can find a way to get a drop on the guy.
We'll get some bowls for my cart.
And what if he's
some
using
actual
the bowl
valuable stuff
as a vessel
Hey.
to infiltrate our camp with evil or nefarious intent?
Are you saying this bowl is a plant?
It could be haunted.
Haunted?
Is that going to get in the way of eating from it?
Ostensibly.
Can you tell what it says?
Are you just casting as a spell or ritual?
Ritual.
Okay, so in 11 minutes he can tell you what it says. So he sets
Please
the bowl
stand
out.
by.
He puts his magical circle in order. What are the rest of you guys going to do for those 11
basil
minutes?
and oregano around it.
I'll go up to Woat,
Okay.
because while I was soaking, I did hear some of their conversation and stuff.
Okay.
So, have you given any more thought to joining the crew?
Well, it kind of depends on some certain factors, like where are you guys going and what kind of crew are you? You guys like? I mean, you guys seem pretty nice, but are you guys like a bad guy crew?
Where do you want to go, for one? And then for two, bad is relative.
Give me persuasion with disadvantage.
Fortuna.
Well, actually not with disadvantage, just regular.
Reg it up.
26.
26.
Nice.
Well, I don't. This is all I've ever really known. I don't really even know what else is out there. But if you guys have a specific mission in mind that's like dangerous or something, I don't know if I want to really, go along. I don't really have a lot of skills that would help in danger.
Well, I know I asked you this already, but are you good at something? Because we might have use for you on our ship, or
You have a ship?
I had a ship that I'm in the process of getting back. That's our first major mission as a crew, so.
I guess I'm really good at climbing, and I'm really good at sneaking around.
You could be our spotter. You could let us know if land is approaching. Check out this super cool spyglass that I have that I found by non-bad guy means.
It's covered in blood.
teeth are still stuck to it.
There's like very clear like knife wounds in it. He like holds it up to one of his eyes, then goes to the next eye, then the
other way.
next eye.
You're
then the
holding
next
it
eye.
backwards.
He flips it. He puts
There
it up to
it is.
another
Yeah.
eye.
Which one do I use?
What do you mean?
Which eye? Which one's it for?
What is your best seeing eye?
They're all pretty good, but is there like a good... I don't know anything about how these work.
Basically, so I can navigate us through the ocean pretty well, but I get tired and I'm like, around 2 hours from now, we're going to find land, probably. Your job would be standing up on the post and then looking around.
It's so technical.
Just looking and waiting till you see land, so I know, and then I can pilot us to shore.
That sounds pretty easy.
Yeah.
We
It pays good too. Good benefits.
What's the pay?
You get to sleep on the top bunk in the quarters.
Give me a persuasion roll.
We need to get him a little spider telescope
Insert Will Poulter
31.
meme.
for like each
You guys are getting
So
paid.
cute.
So there's like crew quarters. Everybody kind of sleeps together. Nobody has to sleep by themselves.
Well, I get to sleep by myself because I have my own room. But everyone else, they enjoy in the camaraderie of being together and telling night-to-night stories and looking up at those stars through the slats in the floor.
We share snacks sometimes too.
I've never seen the stars. Okay,
we
I'll
could
come.
share a room if you wanted.
If you haven't seen the stars from the ocean, it's going to make your fucking life, man.
Wait, isn't that?
Welcome aboard, Wout.
He shakes your hand.
What is my job called?
Spotter.
Won't that
Spider
hurt his
spotter.
eyes?
What do you mean?
Like bright lights and stuff.
It's
If
gonna
he-
be bright up there.
We can do shifts. You sleep during day, come at night, spot. I sleep all the time and occasionally steer and give orders to
While
people.
sleeping.
Steer with my hoof.
Those are my hooves.
Have you ever tried sunglasses?
I don't know what those
Oh,
are.
that'd be so cute.
They're like glasses, but they're dark.
We just throw a towel over his head.
No, I've never needed those.
Well, you'll probably need them.
We'll figure it out.
I guess we'll see.
Better get him like a bonnet.
You might be able to acclimate
Get him like a
better
bonnet.
than we assume.
You know, it's interesting. You are the first person to have an actual assigned job in our crew.
But that doesn't make me feel very good.
Oh, it's super special.
Also, not true.
Well, I mean, everything else is still, we're feeling it out. And everyone might be good at specific things or better at other things and really suck at some certain things.
Then what was that contract you have me sign?
Oh, don't read that yet.
It's
Save that for
incomplete.
later.
You
They
said it
haven't
made me
been-
first mate.
They haven't been able to figure me out yet.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll join. And I already shook your hand, so I guess I have to.
Yep, we are bound by souls. You made a soul bound with me.
Can
I
you
don't think
describe?
that's true.
Can you describe what Woat looks like to me again?
Yeah, I can do you one better. I can send you a picture.
Does he have spider legs?
Yeah,
Does
Does
he
it
have-
look like mine?
Does he have little
a
shoes?
little bit.
Does he have little shoes?
No.
He's gonna want those.
Mm-hmm. Flip flops.
If he has spider legs, why would he
Little
want
spider flip flops
shoes?
would be so
He wants
cute.
to get around more difficultly.
Just-
Tap dancing shoes.
All right.
I was thinking flip flop.
Do you guys want the cute version or the more realistic version?
Yes. Yes.
Cute
Both.
for sure.
Gimme.
Cute. Cute.
Okay.
Cute.
Here is the.
Wait, which one is him?
Oh my god,
Is
I'm
he
gonna have
cute?
to avoid
Broken.
looking at Billy's spider picture.
I'm sorry.
I
Well,
hate.
I'm gonna send you another spider picture. This one only has 2 eyes though. So.
Wow.
No, that's so cute.
Oh, that's a real one, right?
He has shoes.
And this is the one that
He
I.
does have shoes.
This is the one that I did in Hero Forge.
Oh, I thought you were going to hit us with a mid-journey one.
That is a Midjourney one. This is the Hero Forge one right here.
Whoa,
Oh, weird.
jeez. Yeah, we'd be like, whoa, you're fucking staying here. I hope you suffer.
I love him.
Which one?
Both.
Aw.
But we'll go with the cuter one.
Yes.
Because
so cute.
that's as close as I could do to the cute one on Hero Forge.
It's so
Cool.
cute.
I made that like last year.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow.
So my vote, we kind of look around as we go towards where Macy's thinking the tablet is. We kind of make a roundabout exploring these buildings and shit on the way there. And then we converge upon that asshole and take the tablet.
That sounds pretty fun.
Thoughts, concerns?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I think just we need to be really careful because these guys, what I remember from these people that I was rolling with before, they were not good people, and
Well, how
I
do
think I
you-
was trapped.
What makes you think they have the tablet?
I just feel like I had a vision, and I felt like he saw me at the end, and I just feel like the timing, it just I don't know.
And this is the guy that you saw on Cairns Island.
Yeah. Wasn't he in the window too? In one of the windows? That guy?
They're not windows, they're murals.
Murals. I keep picturing like stained glass windows.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, one of them was the tiny dude. One was one that looked like you. One was one that looked like you with like dark hair. And then Can saw like a big one.
Right.
But only sort of because it was really faded and scratched up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and on one of the murals, that guy, he really wanted the gems, and we can't let him get them.
What are the gems again?
Do you remember that giant spider web thing that caught a bunch of people?
Yeah.
And we had to save them? I mean, that's how they made that, and I don't know what else those can do, but I just know that those people who will get them I think they've destroyed a lot of places, and I guess me too, by proxy, I guess. I don't know.
Do you think we can make that web again?
Maybe, but I feel like we'd have to really investigate it to make sure we don't hurt ourselves.
Nez, you were taking a lot of notes about the web. I saw you drawing in your book. Damn it. He's really concentrating on that. I want to make sure it's not fucking haunted. Somebody keep track of all the things I asked Nez and ask him again when he gets
I'm
consciousness.
used to my first mate taking notes on all the questions I ask, but he's in the spores.
I really need just a guy like to follow me around writing everything I say.
There's Can's position.
Nah,
Yes.
I prefer not to write.
Well, I have a utensil with which to do so now. Oh, I got the pencil. No,
yeah.
I got a writer. It's like a quill, but you don't have to dip it.
Yep, I'm familiar with those.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty
Miss
cool.
Fancy Pants is familiar with the writer.
Mm-hmm.
You're really not selling me on
You
it.
gotta be careful, though.
What do you mean? Oh, don't aim it at your face.
Yeah.
That's what the guy said.
Yeah. One of the guys at our village, he got a little wild with his pencil, and no more eye for him. It's just gone.
What was he doing?
I don't know.
Working
But he's
on his
just waving
screenplay.
around. Yeah, just waving around his pencil, I guess. But yeah, they're pretty good weapons and good with information and
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, when Nez is done,
A fucking pencil.
Wait, why don't you write your own notes instead of hiring someone?
I can't write and say at the same time. I just say shit and it comes out, man. So I can't plan it.
It's not his fault he can't read.
You don't remember what you just said? Can't you just write that down with your pencil that you got?
Absolutely, I don't remember what I just
Oh,
said.
wow. Okay.
Do you
We
remember what I just
say
said?
11 minutes.
Yeah.
I was going to wait until they stopped talking.
For the
and then
love of God.
yeah, as you guys are, doing that, Nez, you are able to use Identify. However, as you have found occasionally with Identify, sometimes it seems like there's a resistance there. What you see right now is this bowl is a bowl of plenty,
Oh.
which allows one to speak the name of any basically like non-meat food and it will appear in the bowl. 3 charges with this bowl of plenty.
What was that pineapple called?
Did we give it a name?
No.
No idea.
You loophole having second shit.
And that is, it has to be regular food though, unfortunately.
okay. It's to be asterisk.
But there is some resistance there that you're sensing. Give me an Arcana check.
You got it. Come on. Don't fuck with me. You piece of shit. 15.
15. That's enough.
Yes.
You kind of push like mentally, magically against what you're receiving here, and you get a little bit more information. Too hard. We've talked about this. You get a bit more information.
Okay.
And this is actually known as Pinwin's Prank Bowl of Plenty. It is it seems to be, from what you can tell, kind of mass produced as some sort of like joke item. So the features of this is you can speak the name of a food and it will appear, but anything, regardless of what it looks like, after 1 minute it becomes a bowl of jelly beans. However, it does keep anything contained within it warm, magically.
Pinwin, you fucking weirdo.
I knew he'd use his powers for evil.
This was the perfect find.
What flavor jelly beans?
All sorts.
Black licorice.
That was my immediate thought.
That's the ultimate
We'll
prank
say
flavor.
it's random every time.
Right on.
Oh.
Nice. Kind of like the chaos magic kind of thing. Jesus
But
Christ.
jelly beans.
But jelly beans. Which, as we all know, turn into jelly beans. Cool. All right. Well, I relay that to Can.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
I did face some resistance when I was trying to identify it, but I don't think it had any nefarious auras about it. So
As far as you could tell, you think that was in place in case anybody cast Identify on it to ruin the prank.
Okay.
So
I think it should be good if you wanna keep it and bring it with us.
I certainly do.
I like to think that Pinwin did that so Tomar wouldn't find out what it did because he could identify.
Your jelly bean levels are too low, Tomar. I'm going to trick him into eating jelly beans.
Before I hand it back to Can, though, I'm going to say,
Inorp mushroom.
And an enorp mushroom appears in the center.
Oh, snap.
tight. I'm going to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, a 1d4 for healing?
It would be.
Oh,
Tight.
that's fantastic. Oh, 3 charges
what do you
each
mean- wait,
day?
what do you
It
mean
would
would
be
be?
if it was a real enorp mushroom.
Aww.
Because after 1 minute of eating it, your stomach is filled with jelly beans.
Oh, I thought you meant like if you didn't eat it within 1 minute.
No,
Yeah,
regardless of
Oh,
eating it.
so it's
Sorry.
just
There's no tangible benefit.
Yeah.
It's just a prank bowl.
It's a
You
prank
can
bowl.
survive on jelly beans in a pinch.
Nez immediately gains 80 pounds.
And
Like
now,
humans are healthy.
and now the bowl has 2 charges left.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because, I don't know, whatever. I hand it back to Can.
There's a way that could
Yes.
matter someday.
I guess.
I'd sell it.
There were just crates of these things lying around.
Well, shit, yeah.
Let's
We
go
could
get 'em.
definitely sell that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if we say it's from Pinwin, do you guys know Pinwin?
Pinwin
Do
tingle.
you know
root.
Pinwin?
Yes. I was alive during,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
yeah. I was a teen.
But I know.
History check with advantage because you're old as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of
I'm
Pinwin.
Oh, yeah. And Can knows who Pinwin is.
Everybody's heard of the wolves, haven't they?
Probably, yeah.
13.
Yeah, you it sounds familiar. You've been, you don't have a lot of memory, but that one kind of bubbles in there. You're like some great hero, I think.
Okay. Yeah, kind of. Sure.
Well, he was a legendary hero.
Yeah.
I think he's still alive. I don't know.
Some say he's still pranking to this day.
Just prank Nez.
You little shit.
Going in weird holes somewhere.
Sticking his head in portals where it shouldn't be.
Hey, Loom, do you want one of these warm jelly bean bowls?
All right. Might be handy in a pinch, I suppose.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
We're very alike.
I was meeting you in, where you are.
If you want to get him a good present, that shop we were in, he was really fucking around with the baubles, the little glass thingies for some reason.
Sometimes shiny baubles do it for me. I think they're cool.
Shiny baubles.
We can get you a bauble.
Okay. I'll take a bauble.
How much you need?
I'll
a
keep my eyes
bauble,
open
baby?
for some.
You don't look like a bauble guy.
I'm a bauble guy.
Why are you getting so defensive?
What is and what is there about baubles? Why baubles?
They're just things.
Because
How do
my
you feel
brothers
about
like
bits?
trinkets and togs.
What?
How do you feel about bits?
Yeah.
Brick brack.
Yeah.
Patty whack.
Yeah. It's baubles for me.
Baubles it is.
Given the nature
Baubles
of
are
this,
bust.
given the nature of this bowl, I wonder if the voice that you heard was some sort of built-in security mechanism to scare away would-be intruders.
Maybe, but there was definitely something shuffling around.
Did the voice have a beautiful angelic quality to it, like Pinwin Dingleroot?
Absolutely not. It sounded like a creepy little trickster. I did not care for it.
You're like, we got to go to that house, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more bowls.
We got some ghosts to bust.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Let's go investigate. Let's go on a Scooby
We'll go there
detour.
before we can't.
All right, so you guys make your way. Can you lead them to this warehouse? And you guys are like, you see it, and it's so beautiful on the outside. Way better looking than all the shitty buildings around there. It's gorgeous. And then when you walk in, it's just like this big empty space, like a warehouse at a dockyard. Probably seems pretty familiar to you, Gil. You've seen plenty of those.
Seen one, seen them all.
And then, there's a row of crates in the back up against a faded mural of some kind of large creature.
I'll head there, and also try to open a crate. But while I'm doing that, I want to just try to look at that mural, see if it triggers anything.
Why do you suppose that the outside of this place is so fancy if all they're doing is making it a shipping house? That's weird.
I feel like maybe at one point it was nice on the inside, too. Maybe it got repurposed.
Why aren't they using this city? It's weird.
Do I recognize the mural at all?
Sort of. The big shape is like familiar. It kind of reminds you of the big person that you saw in your memory.
Oh, okay.
But it's like tore up or something?
Yeah, it's hard to really define the detail. You can't see the face. It's pretty chipped up and faded. So you'd be guessing, really.
Mm-hmm. Do I find anything but bowls in the crate?
Give me athletics to see if you can open any of the crates. Do you see the one open crate?
18.
18. One of the crates you are able to yank open, and you yank it open, and you see a bunch of spoons.
Spoons. This is great. This is also good for the instrument.
We can collect the whole set.
Oh, we can. Can you guys open the other crates quick?
I'll try and open one.
I'm going to open another.
I'll try another as well if
All
I
right.
can.
If you're planning on opening a crate, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Nez, open a crate.
Athletics.
Oh, cool. I got a nat 20 to open a fucking crate.
I got a dirty 20.
You go to like carefully lift it open and you go
Fucking just muscle man
yeet
table flip
to
it.
the ceiling.
6.
All right, 6. You're struggling to open one of these, Can.
17.
I instruct
Wait, you
Woe.
opened yours, so you don't need
Oh, I can't get another one?
That takes too much time.
Can I give someone else my 17?
All right, so you got the natural 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Gil, you open up another crate and give me a D100 roll, please.
35.
35?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gil, you find in this crate a bunch of what appear to be potions.
Oh, shit.
They have like a greenish glint to them.
Oh, shit. What are those?
Yeah, you do potion shit. Can you
Yeah.
tell what that is?
Give me your give me an alchemy check.
Okay. And I'm going to add my D6. So then that'll be 14.
You're pretty sure that these are common health potions. There seems to be about 20 of them in here.
Yo, dude.
Whoa. I'll
Uh,
relay that. We have so many health potions, guys.
you guys each want to take 4? We take 4?
Yeah. How many spoons do you want?
How many are there?
There's
So
there's like
many.
100 spoons at least.
Are they special in any way?
Not that you can tell.
Do we see the crate that Can had already opened too?
Yep, with
I'll
the
collect some of those bowls and put them. I'm just like shuffling things into my bag.
Into
As
which
you
bag?
open your bag,
Oh,
smoke comes out.
well, I
Fee.
would have been careful.
You open your bag and smoke comes out, tripping your
Shit.
smoke. Everybody else notices smoke billowing out here.
God
And
damn it. I forgot about it again.
the room begins to fill with smoke. As that happens,
Is this bad?
Fee, as the room fills with smoke, you notice that up above you are what appears to be crisscrossing threads.
Oh.
Oh, you fucking unlocked the Metal Gear beams. The hidden Metal Gear
fucking-
beams.
And
Entrapment.
in these crisscrossing threads, you notice they all go to a center point. But you cannot see what's in this center point. But the ceiling is about 20 feet above you.
Whoa.
Oh.
Could you
Oh,
get
I
up
can
there and
fly.
spot it for us and see what's up there?
You were talking to Woe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do that.
And he immediately like goes to a wall and just starts climbing up. And then he's like stretches around one of these threads and then gets onto the ceiling and then scurries across. He looks at it.
It looks to be like a lever of some kind.
A lever?
I say pull it. Anyone else belay that?
Maybe in a second. How hard would it be to rearm my bag?
Having done it once, you'd have to use another smoke potion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It would take you maybe a couple of minutes. If you want to do it faster, you would just roll with disadvantage.
Okay. I might roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
So then we can open the lever.
All right, so you're going to roll alchemy.
Yeah.
All right. Then you're going to roll nature.
Okay.
And then you're going to roll sleight of hand.
I'm not
disadvantage.
8 for alchemy. 7 nature. Like, everything's sad. Shit. Oh, I hate when I do this.
You hurriedly try to like do it again. You like look at it. You're like, this isn't going to do anything.
Okay, well, I guess you could pull the lever. I'll try to spend some time on it if I can get enough time to do it, but...
And Nez, as you opened your crate while all this was happening before the smoke went off, your crate was big, but it just had one thing in the center. Something small, about 8 inches long, very thin, and looks to be wet. It's a wand of some kind.
A wet wand? It was a wet wand.
See, that's how you do it. I'm gonna grab it.
All right, you grab it and you immediately feel that there's magical energy filling this thing.
Interesting.
You just got a wand too, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be dual wielding wands.
You can also use wands
Yeah, why? What do you mean?
as a focus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What would you like to do with this wand?
I'm gonna stow it away for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for something that's. Are there like sconces or anything on the walls?
There's nothing. It's super barren in here.
Fuck. All right.
What
Well,
about the mage light?
That's upstairs.
Oh, you went upstairs.
Yeah, and there's like an office.
Maybe hug the wall.
and I'm gonna press myself up against the wall and signal to Woat to flip the lever.
Do you guys also hug the wall, or what do you do?
Yeah.
Can we see where the threads lead from to?
They seem to just come out of the wall.
I'm going to stand in the space between a couple of threads.
That's a good idea.
Against the wall.
That's a good idea.
Okay. And so you give them the cue?
Yeah.
All right. You hear and then you guys feel movement as the floor begins to raise up towards the ceiling that you guys are on. As well as you notice that these threads begin to rotate and spin as you guys move up faster and faster.
Oh, we should probably go to the stairs.
And then it stops. And like you heard Woat go like, ugh. And he drops down looking all frightened. And there's maybe 6 feet of room. So you're probably crouched over right now.
Okay.
And you see in one of the walls, a little passage opens.
A little passage? Like for a short person?
You would have to crawl through it, yeah. Can would probably have to stoop.
Can would have to stoop?
Yeah.
Jesus, okay.
He's the I
do it.
Mouse.
It's about like 3 foot tall. It's wide, so.
All right, I guess we go in there, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take us away from the tablet.
I mean, we're doing this thing first, V.
I know, but yeah, we do need that tablet.
I know we need the tablet,
I know,
V.
but that's how we'll get the memory stone,
I'm gonna go down this passageway.
That was a contingent thing, right? The memory stone, once we return with the tablet.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yup.
All right, you guys head towards that opening?
Yep.
All right, you guys are all, except maybe Can, crawling along. Are you just stooped, or are you going to crawl with them?
Stooped.
All right. Give me the order that you guys are going in here.
First, unless somebody goes before me.
I was going to say following Gil wherever he's at.
I'll go in the middle.
Okay.
I'll go after that.
Okay. And then Loom and Woat and Macy are like crawling along behind you. Woat is short, but not short enough for him to be able to just stoop. So he's like hunkered down and so you've got this spider crawling behind you guys. And Gil, you go in through this little entrance here, and it's immediately apparent to you that this is leading you in magical darkness because you're unable to see at all.
Not even with my sword or anything, since that's supposed to.
Can I cast
light,
Dispel
right?
Magic?
Yeah.
Tell you, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
You cast Dispel Magic and the darkness disappears, and now it's a regular, very, very dim, but regular little, like, crawl space.
Okay.
Nice,
Literally.
dude. Good job.
Yeah, and you can continue on. It's just a straight shot until it gets to a door. It's like a little Alice in Wonderland door. It's got like a handle on it. It's got like a little like keyhole. It's got like a frame, and it's kind of bowed. But yeah, you get to this door, Gil.
I'm gonna do the Harry from Home Alone tapping on the knob or handle, see if there's like anything weird that happens if you touch it.
Yeah, it's like a very ornate handle, and nothing weird happens.
All right, I'm going to open it.
It is locked.
I'm gonna pull on it aggressively for a second and be like, "Oh wait," and then I will fish out my thieves' tools and I will try and unlock it.
All right,
yeah.
give me sleight of hand, please.
Ooh, that's a 10.
It's a little bit more complicated than what you're used to.
Oh shit! Stand by. This might take a moment. I will try again.
Okay, you can try one more time. Yeah.
25.
Fuck yes.
Okay. Yeah. This time the tumbler slides, and you're just and it unlocks.
Ah, it's a schlagy. That's why.
Swammy, Swanson.
All right.
We're good. All right, I'm gonna go in.
Okay, you open it up.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a nearly identical room to the one you were in, except you're on the floor, and it's huge in here. And there's no crates, but there is a very large suit of armor on the far wall.
Large compared to what?
Compared to most people you would know. This looks like
A creature's armor? Like
maybe some sort of like maybe like
an ogre's armor?
like Goliath or ogre or something big.
Would it be like the thing that was like the humanoid thing that was in the mural?
Could be.
and it's unoccupied.
It's unoccupied. Other than that, there are two doorways or two door frames with doors on either side of this suit of armor.
Is it mounted on like a mannequin?
You can't tell. It just looks like this big suit of armor.
I scooch back a little bit and turn to Nez. This smells like a boss fight. I feel like if we come in here, I don't know if you can see the armor from here. You can see my ass pretty well, but
Your tail was hitting me in the face a lot.
I'm sorry for it. I mean, you didn't have to be that close. But there is a big suit of armor, bigger than any of us, and it's flanked by doors, and it looks like a fighty room. And I've been in situations like this before, so I'm just saying we might have to fight something if we go in here.
Well, do you have any ink ribbons?
No, I didn't have space in my inventory.
Oh, damn. I didn't see a save room anyway.
Yeah, fuck it. We got this, though. I mean, my curiosity is much greater than my sense of caution right now.
And we've survived more dangerous seeming situations than this.
I glance again at the armor. I try and squint better at it to get a better view of
Give
how...
me perception.
Okay.
I pull on his tail to give him better focus.
That's a 13.
Not from this distance. It's really hard to discern.
I'm gonna go up to the armor and take a look.
You're gonna
Can't
crawl,
squeeze in
you're gonna
my-
crawl past these guys.
it's-
Yeah.
Yeah, you are unimpeded by difficult terrain. So yeah, you crawl out.
Out of my way, difficult terrain.
You stepped on my tail.
All right, and you just walk across and go examine it.
Yeah.
All right, give me. Are you just gonna look at it, or you just like investigate it?
I'm going to investigate it.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
Now that Ken has gone out. I'm going to. Are there pillars or anything in this room? Just bare and open?
Blank.
All right, I'm going to just go up and follow Can, but keep like a 40-foot distance between them.
12.
12? Okay, yeah, you're looking at this thing, and with a 12, give me an Arcana check.
How big is the room?
Pretty big. It's like probably 80 feet long from where you guys were and 60 feet wide.
Okay.
And the ceilings are about 20 foot tall.
I even got to re-roll that one. 9.
9? Yeah, you're examining it, and it just looks like a suit of armor. You think you see a shimmer near the back of the armor, but it kind of like goes away from your view, and you're like, is that something magical? It might have been.
Can we tell like the style of the armor, like what like kind of creature might have made it, or
is it Rothian?
Yeah.
If you want to get closer, you could. If you wanted, since you're close, if you wanted to give me a history check, you could, because that's a great point.
If you could die.
Do I recognize the armor at all?
9 again.
9 again?
Nice.
You can't tell where this is from. Where are you at right now?
I basically just kind of was following back in, trying to stay in the line's order, but...
Did you leave, Nez? Or are you still in the tunnel?
Oh, I got out with the rest of it.
Gotcha.
Rest of
All right,
this
so how
crew.
far away are you?
I'd imagine, like, I'm kind of just slowly looking around, trying to capture any details in the room that I can as I walk in. So I might be towards the back, I guess.
Okay. You can give me a perception check.
Okay.
And how close is everybody? I know you're 40 feet away. You're like right up in its grill. How far away are you?
I stayed back by the wall where the tunnel comes out of.
So you're like 80
waiting
feet
for
away.
Woat
Yeah.
to
And so
make sure he's okay.
How far away are you, Fee?
I'd say like maybe 20, 30.
About 10 feet ahead of him. Okay. Gotcha. Loom is going to stand near Gil. Macy's going to hang back with Nez. Woat is going to go about halfway between where Nez and you guys are, roughly in that.
And my perception was 12, but my passive is 13.
Well, this wouldn't apply as passive, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But
Then 12.
12. Yeah, you can't really see. I mean, you can see a little bit. You can see that it's a big suit of armor, but it doesn't look familiar in any capacity. It's big. It's big. You can tell from where you're at, this armor is 9 foot tall.
Holy shit. Okay.
And it's pretty wide. So Can, what do you want to do?
I might need a second set of eyes on this, because it's a mystery to me.
All right, I'll do it.
Then I'm going to go knock on one of the doors.
Okay, you just walk away from that and then knock on one of the doors. Which one, left or right?
Right.
Right? Okay, you knock. Nothing happens.
I'm going to jiggle the handle, see if it's open.
It's not. It's locked. And there is no locking mechanism on the door.
I'll check the other one too.
Same deal. You knock, nothing happens. You can't open it, and there's no lock, like keyhole or anything like that.
Doors are stuck.
I'm going to go within 5 feet of the armor.
Okay.
And I'm going to peer at it closely up and down from all the sides, trying to see if I see anything like out of the ordinary, or maybe there's like a rigged part of it, or I don't know.
All right, give me an investigation.
Can I help?
You can give the help action, if you want to.
I'll take out my little like poker thing and might put my glasses on and just be trying to help.
So you
Look,
have
it
explodes.
You have advantage on this investigation, then, Gil.
That's 13.
You can give me an Arcana check at disadvantage.
It was a natural 1.
Natural 1. Yeah, you can't really figure out what's going on with this thing.
Can I see anything just with my seeing eyes?
With your seeing eyes, you see that it's a big-ass suit of armor. Now that you're up close, you can also do a history check, but it's just a straight history check to see if you recognize what it might belong to.
16?
16? This looks like things you've seen depicted on sails before. Usually something that came from, as far as you can recall, with a 16, not from Argaria. And if you really recall correctly, give me a high or low.
High.
High. If you recall correctly, you seem to remember somebody mentioning something about Aasimar.
Aasimar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are they known for being that big?
Not from your memory, but it's with that roll, it's hard to the memory is you just remember it being on a sail. Somebody mentioned something about an Aasimar.
After the War of the Wolves, did the Aasimar come back in any capacity?
They did not, to your awareness.
That's weird. Does it look like it would be holy armor or like dark armor? Like, can I tell the malicious intent?
The alignment of
yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's pretty ornate. It's like a standard gray, but like a dark gray. Very rounded as opposed to like spiky or anything like that. You don't really know what its purpose would have been except for just a big suit of armor.
Okay, and then with the doors, you said 2 doors are locked? How many doors are in here?
2.
Shit. Okay. Is the doorway back, the tunnel, still open?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Hey, I will pull out the spear.
Okay.
Like, hey, man.
Yeah, what's going on?
You're a pretty old artifact.
Whoa, hey.
You've been around a while?
Yeah, I get it's called experience, not age.
Right. Can you tell what this is if I touch you onto it?
I mean, yeah, I could give it the old college try, I guess.
Do you want me to put you in its hand?
Oh, that'd be kind of cool, yeah. Actually, just FYI, we're getting close to the hour where you're going to have to switch me anyway, so.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, well, yeah, if you want to put me in this meaty graps there.
Yeah, just out of curiosity to see what happens, I'm going to like put the pole arm handle first into the gauntlet of the armor.
All right, you slide it in. It's like, okay, let's see here. Yeah, I can't really tell what's what's going. Oh man, this is weird. It's empty, but oh man, what is that in there? There's something around the back, like a little latch or something magical.
Oh, a magic butt flap? I go around to the back and I look for the butt flap.
You don't see a butt flap. If you give me one more investigation with advantage, you might find what you're looking for.
Oh my god, 2 5s.
No.
You don't see anything. This isn't really your area of expertise,
what happened
though.
to us in this place?
Not like this.
Can I not use perception to spot something that could be obscured?
You can. In your frustration, you're like glaring at it.
All right, Mom, help me out. And I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
That's 30.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
You do see this almost like the tiniest pinprick of light, kind of a glimmer catches your eye near like where the base of the spine would be on this, like in a human or a humanoid. And you're not positive, but you think you see a little rune there. It's very, very small.
Oh, Nez. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm staring at the rune and I'm waving for Nez. Nez, I need your help over here, bud.
And then, Can, what are you doing while this is all going down? You've tried the doors.
There's nothing else in here?
Nope.
Is there like a crack under the door at all?
There is a little bit of a crack, yeah.
Peek down, see if I can see what's beyond there, or smell, or sense, or something.
As far as you can tell, it looks like it might be more magical darkness. But it's about this big.
I cast gaseous form and slide under the door.
Do you have gaseous form?
Nope.
Oh.
And nothing else in the room? Just like
Just you guys in
nothing
the
on
armor.
the walls? Anything?
Just us and our thoughts.
Would I be out of... First of all, let me check if I have Mage Hand, because I haven't used that in a hot minute. Would I be out of line? Never mind, I don't.
Tell me.
Would it be possible to do a Mage Hand under the door and have it try to open it from the inside?
If you formed it on this side, you might be able to slip it underneath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Does anybody have mage hands?
How big is Woat?
Woad is about 4.5 foot tall.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to hold my hand out for him to hold again.
He'll take it.
And we're going to go and approach the armor.
I have the ability to cast Mage Hand. What, did you find something, Gil?
Right there. I've been staring at it, so I didn't lose sight of it. Right there.
And I'm going to put my face right next to Gil's face to try and get line of sight
My
on what he's
fingers
looking
like
at.
between our faces.
Our cheeks mush.
You see it, this tiny little rune.
Can I roll for rune lore?
You sure
Loon
can.
roar. I'm going to cast Loon Roar.
With advantage because I'm pointing right at the rune.
Oh, advantage would be cool.
Okay. Actually, instead of advantage, you can add 5 to whatever you roll.
Can I do advantage instead? Can I trade it? Can I trade the 5 for advantage?
If you can give me a compelling reason why.
Because I'm not the one who forgot your cookie
I'm not the one who's so far away.
Right.
when I feel the snake bite under my veins.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Yes. Yes. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. You're still learning runes, but you are able to discern this one. You've seen it in a few spots, usually in an activation point as part of like a larger model of runes.
So kind of like the one from the ships.
Yeah, the ones
Okay.
that you've experienced there. You don't think that this is you haven't seen many that are just one single rune.
Mm. Usually it's like a word of runes,
it's a
an
collection.
alphabet.
Yeah, in
Okay.
some capacity, and usually they're organized in a certain formula.
Order.
Yeah, in order. But this is just one rune, and all it says is eat.
Oh.
Eat the armor?
What?
No.
What the nays? What? You reacted funnily there just now.
It says eat. Did any of you bring one of those bowls with you?
Oh. Yeah.
Can's got the bowl.
And I took a few from the crate too.
Fee took some bowls too.
Yeah, we got bowls.
We got spoons too.
We do.
I wonder if there's more clues about what we're supposed to eat. Or maybe...
What if it's just a joke rune and they just mean eat my ass? Because that's something I would put on my pants.
This was very meticulously made. You would be pretty surprised if it was a joke rune.
That makes a lot of sense, though, with the placement in the current situation.
You're able to discern that Gil's suggestion was dumb as shit.
No, I'm actually like, that makes a bunch of sense.
It's like a vanity license plate.
Yeah. And Pinwin's just like putting the rune on there.
He was just learning runes, and that was like one of the first ones he learned.
Eat. I'm going to put it on the butt. Maybe try putting the bowl in one of its hands.
In the butt.
Okay.
And the spoon in the other one.
Bull.
Wait, no, he's already holding this. I don't know why I'm calling him him. It looks like some manly armor. Does it look manly?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Does it have...
No, it doesn't have any titty armor.
Are there any nips on it?
Yeah. Did Joel Schumacher
No,
direct
it's not
this suit?
Batman armor. So one of you two want to put a bowl in the hand? Which one?
Go ahead, you multiple.
Okay, that's fair.
You have bowls to spare.
I'll put a bowl under there.
All right. So this empty bowl just kind of sits in the open hand.
What
yeah,
food?
I'm not sure. It seems to be resonating with whatever you just did. You guys putting bowls in there?
Yeah. Do you know
Seems like a bowl type of energy.
Well, say a
What do we-
food fee.
what do we put in the bowl?
What do you like to eat?
Sword guy, what do you think? Is there like a vibe you're getting of food?
Who are you talking to?
Are you talking about the spear?
Yeah, can we talk? Because we can
I'm
hear
a
it,
spear,
right?
not a sword guy. What are
You're
you
gonna
talking
piss
about?
it off, Fee.
I'm so sorry.
No, Fee,
Fear.
just think of your favorite food right now. Say it and then put it in the bowl.
Berries.
Nuts.
Ken says berries, you say nuts, and berries and nuts fill this bowl. And you watch as the armor slowly raises up to the helmet. The helmet flips open and it pours the berries inside and snaps shut. And
Like
then
one of those change robots.
essentially. And then the bowl just kind of tumbles out of its hand and ting, 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 on the floor.
Can someone hand me that?
And then you guys hear as
Someone
both
hand me
doors appear to be unlocked.
Oh, shit.
Fucking sweet.
Okay.
All right.
berries and nuts to save the day.
Hell yeah.
Which door, though?
Ooh.
Please, let's not split up.
Left.
As much as I want to split up, let's not.
Or right is right.
Can
Could
went
go
right
right.
first. Let's let's do
Penguin
that.
goes right.
You guys want to go right?
Let's just try right.
Yeah, we can do right.
Yeah, you gonna leave me here with this spooky armor, or are you gonna take me along?
Do you want to go into somebody else's hand now?
Yeah, sure. Who you have to tell me whose hand?
Who's up next on the spear list?
I don't know. I mean, I apparently am a sword person now, so.
Is Woe armed with anything?
Just rope.
I don't know if we can give Wout the spear nays.
Oh, does it have to be one of us?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck. Okay, my bad.
I guess I didn't realize we were taking turns.
Here you go, Kane.
Did you take the spear?
Yeah.
You take the spear, and instantly you feel like a little bit like more light on your feet. You feel kind of sprightly, and you watch as the spear shrinks down.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's no longer as long as it was when Gil was holding it. Now it's like appropriately sized for your body.
cute.
Customizable.
I whip it around a little bit.
You wave it around.
Whip it around.
Oh, okay. Be careful. Oh, God. Oh. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
A spear with vertigo.
I'm adjusting.
Can starts doing the overhead.
Ever seen a spear puke? Yeah. All right. I could get used to this. I feel like you've used a spear before.
Once or twice.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay. This is comfortable. Yeah. Smells less too.
Hey. Then I
You were gonna leave
sheepishly
me.
smell myself. I just bathed.
It's a diet thing.
of brackish water.
As you guys are like, getting all this stuff organized, you hear and watch as the armor takes a step forward.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Tight.
and then it turns to face you guys.
You want some more food?
Is this the nuts and berries?
You want some berries?
Then the helmet pops open. Choose your champion.
Oh.
Which one of you is brave enough to take me on?
But it's kind of like it's nothing, right?
Choose your champion.
I'm sorry, what are you?
Are you the champion?
Well, it doesn't sound like there are any objections to that.
You do have the spear.
The armor separates in the air, swirls around, and then zooms right towards you, Can. And then you feel it just kind of like these like pieces stick to your chest.
You just got Iron Manned.
It's metal?
It's metal.
Ugh. Gross.
I smell like a penny.
This is weird. How do you feel?
Slightly gross, but
Can, once per day, you can summon this armor to surround you. And you can pilot it
Sick. It is like Iron Man.
for up to 10 minutes.
That's so fucking cool.
It's so weird for a druid.
but what does it do?
It's a protective armor. It'll give you +3 to AC.
Jesus Christ, Ken has like 1,000,000 AC.
Just the tiniest tank.
Fucking try to stop me.
You know, guys, this is weird because I thought that I was gonna have to fight this thing.
Oh, we did too.
That's why none of us said shit.
Let's see how this goes.
But this is pretty cool. I got armor, I got a bowl,
Good day for Ken.
endless jelly beans.
And a delicious fruit.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
We should find more of them fruits.
this is tops. Anyway, let's go into this door.
Well, you're the champion.
This is the owlbear's knees.
I'll follow Ken.
He said sulkily.
You're the captain now.
In we go.
Clank, clank, clank.
So you would have to physically speak the word eat. And
Well, that's perfect.
if you say the word eat with intention, so you won't accidentally summon it.
Like, I can't wait to eat.
Yeah.
I love to eat berries and nuts.
Yeah. If you say the word eat with intention, it'll form around you for up to 10 minutes until you dismiss it. And you can do that once per day. It gives you +3 to AC. It also grants you the ability for 60 seconds to fly.
Cool.
Or was it berries and toast?
Berries and toast.
Berries
Nice.
and toast. Berries and toast. No, I'm thinking of something totally
You're thinking of
different.
berries and cream.
Berries and cream.
I'm a little loud to
Yeah.
berries and cream.
Yes.
All right, you guys go in this door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
Into the
still
door.
magi darky?
I
don't like that.
Now that it seems to have dissipated, the moment the door opens, it's like a dim hallway. Really, it's unfinished. it's like basically like a tunnel.
There's drywall.
But there are
You can see the plumbing.
with stud markers on it.
you can see like where the contractor like left their can of Coke. Like
It's an old beat up
Why is
radio.
that every contractor?
It's like a calling card. So you know they were there.
Somebody was contracting recently.
Contracting.
I could smell it for miles. But there are sconces on the wall, interspaced about 40 feet, and there are normal torches stuck into them.
Okay. I am going to grab one of the torches.
All right.
And
also eat. The eat thing is a free action. So,
Nice.
So it doesn't take up a bonus
Very
or a
It's
regular
not a
action.
bonus or a
Cool.
regular.
Yeah.
Nice.
But once again, once a day.
Well, fuck me. I thought I had like some flint or something to like strike a flame, but I do not. So,
Does anybody have a light?
I hold out the torch.
Yeah, I definitely do.
You just stab the torch.
You want a light?
Cast firebolt.
Gil does have a tinderbox with flint and steel and stuff in it too.
Tight.
Unless you're gonna do something.
I mean, that's fine.
You could Beric Dondarrion my torch.
Yeah, I'll walk up and hold my hand like I'm lighting a cigarette for someone else.
Tight.
Oh, I forgot. A major component of that is while that armor is donned, your strength temporarily becomes 20.
I thought you were going to hit us with, I forgot you smell gas in this hallway.
And you're actually dead.
It's like Mouse Hunt.
Dead.
That's the second time we've talked about Mouse Hunt this week.
Not enough in my book.
Agree.
All right. You light the torch.
All right. And I'm just going to hold it aloft since I'm the tallest and still holding Wode's hand in my other hand. And
Do you guys want me to lead the way?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
All right, Wode, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. The light doesn't hurt my eyes or anything, if that's what you were wondering.
Good. Okay, and you're okay with coming with me first?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I gotta show you guys that I'm, capable, I guess, right?
Sure.
Okay, let's do this.
Do you want to do kind of like a test run of sitting in the crow's nest? You can sit on my shoulders.
Okay.
And he immediately crawls up and sits on your shoulders.
All right, here we go.
Okay. All right.
You guys walk forward.
let's do it.
All right. You walk forward and it doesn't take you long, maybe 5 minutes of walking, and you reach another door. This one you can hear easily from the other side. From the other side.
It's the guy from The Princess Bride who's running the dungeon.
It immediately lost all like menacing quality when they couldn't even
I was
fucking
hoping for
breathe
that.
menacingly, right?
But you do see, there seem to be like trails of mist coming from underneath the door.
What color?
It's like a purplish blue.
Purplish blue mist.
Just smoking reefer back there.
I'm smoking reefer. Smoking resin. I'm gonna knock.
You knock.
Who is it?
It's Nez and Co.
You know Nez.
Are you here with the delivery?
Ooh.
Possibly.
Give me an insight check.
19.
19. Something's weird about that. Delivery.
Something's weird about him asking about a delivery in a random dungeon.
This seems like a trap.
Oh.
We're here by the order of Pinwin Dingleroot.
Who?
The Wolves of Moonrest.
What?
It's Moonreach, Nez. Moonreach. Wolves Rest was actually where they stayed when they were.
I love that.
The Wolves of Moonrest.
Just fail at a deception check.
Yep.
Give me deception.
Tight.
And
At advantage, because that was flawless.
because that made me laugh.
For real at advantage or no?
Sure.
15.
15.
All right. I guess you can come in.
What's your passive insight?
Passive insight is 15.
15. Yeah, something doesn't feel right.
I'm going to kind of do a 180 and crouch down a little bit and whisper to Gil,
I don't know about this. Maybe we should go back and look at the other door?
Does he sound like he could whoop our ass?
It just sounds like he might not be our main concern. There may be something else obfuscating what's actually behind the door and seems treacherous.
And remind me, obfuscating?
Hiding.
Right, okay. So maybe we go down the left hallway and maybe we can round about behind this asshole.
That, or maybe the other room has a bunch of that fruit in it.
Hopefully he can't hear any of the shit we're saying.
Yeah.
Your pizza's here!
Sorry, we left the delivery in the cart. Be right back.
All right, let's round the back. Let's see what happens the other way.
Okay, double back.
Yeah.
and I hold the torch up for Woat to hold on to if he's
he'll,
willing to.
He'll hold it up there.
All right, wait, who's last now? They're first. Whoever was last is first now.
It would have been like Macy.
All right.
He like leads the way.
Lead the way back.
And you guys come out here and you guys find when testing the other door, apparently now that one door has been chosen, the other one is now locked.
Mother.
Maybe I got an idea. Let's go back. All right, round back.
You guys all go back in? Does everybody go back into the hallway?
Yeah, I'm cool
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to try and emulate Nez's voice.
Okay.
We actually have your delivery here, but would you be able to come out and get it? It's too big for us to carry through.
Give me a deception check. First, give me a performance check. And you can have a +2 because that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
18.
All right.
Disagree.
Well, of course you're going to disagree. And then now give me a deception check with a +5.
25.
25. You hear?
1 second.
All right, everybody, be ready to jump on this asshole. We're going to just incapacitate him right away.
Is this guy even...
Concentrate all of your
Do we
energy.
even want to concentrate on our energy on this guy? We don't even know yet.
We don't need to kill him. We just need to...
Well, shouldn't we wait and see what he looks like?
Nez says it's a trap.
I'm going to ask the spear if it's like chill if I do some stabbing.
Go ahead and ask.
Hey, is it like fine if I stab you into something?
Oh, I actively encourage it.
That's his favorite thing.
Stab away. You can just go ham. I don't care. Just the more the merrier.
By the by, what's your name?
Fuck, 1 second. Because I have a name, but I forgot where it's at.
That happens sometimes,
Let me
man.
check my notes of myself.
Let me scan my memories.
They're muddied by time.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to make like a whole thing of this.
No, it's all right. My name is Varevrakal, but you can call me Rev.
Good.
Yeah, anything else?
No.
All right. Yeah, let's get ready for some stabbing.
I'm going to position myself about like 60 feet away from the door. Or, I mean, just a safe distance away.
Okay. How are you guys arranged?
I'm right in front.
Okay. How far away?
Does the door open outward or inwardly?
Give me a perception check on the screws.
Dokey. Is on the screws slang for disadvantage?
No, but it should be.
Yeah,
18.
18. Yeah, the screws are harder to see on this door, but you do see them, so you know that it'll swing inward.
Inward. Okay. I am right up on that door, like
Okay.
almost nose touching.
Okay. All right. It starts to open, and then it kind of comes up against you, Nez.
Something's blocking the door.
Wait, what?
It opens inward.
It opens in.
That's out.
It's into you. That's how I was looking at it.
Oh, we meant like into the room or out to the hallway.
If you can see the screws, it goes towards you, is what I should have
Okay.
said. Sorry.
Cool. Then in that case, I am within swinging distance of the door.
I thought that was weird. I was like, oh, he's trying to block the door. So yeah, it swings ahead of you and it's just open. And mist starts pouring into this hallway. And you can see like a shadowy shape, Nez, since you're in front. But it does not look like it's close. It looks like maybe it's 20 feet away, but it's almost impossible to see. It's as thick as pea soup in there as this mist starts pouring into this hallway.
Is it magical mist?
It seems to be magical mist. And I need everybody to give me a strength save.
Oh no. Fuck.
Oh, no, indeed. Oh, no, indeed.
12.
10.
16.
Okay.
20.
Okay. So Nez, Gil, and Macy, you guys are fine as you feel this like wrenching sensation against you. Fee, Can, Loom, and Woat are yanked forward into the room and the door slams shut.
Son of a bitch.
Since Woat was on my shoulders, do I also get yanked in?
Nope. It was a separate pull. He just lost his grip on you. He rolled a 2 to hold on to you. So it was just, this was a magical pull of some kind. And
A
you,
vacuum.
Did the torch go with him?
yes. Fuck. So yeah, now you guys are in the mist and it's dark. So if you have vision in the dark, then you can see only mist. If not, you can't see anything. Okay. So the door slams in front of you guys. Fee, Can, Loom, and Woat. You guys are dragged into this room. You hear the door slam behind you, and then you feel yourselves lifted up into the air. And some of the smoke, fog, mist clears a little bit, and you see what is apparently a giant plant creature with an open maw and one single eye on top. And it looks around at all of you.
Well, I guess my delivery's arrived.
And that's where we're going to end for the night.
We got fucking Little Shop of Horrors going on.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me. God damn. Cool.
Well, play monsters should be pretty easy.
I
I feel like we have the right people in there for
Me
this.
too.
Yeah.
I cast pesticides.
It does suck, though, because, yeah, if we have to fight whoever has the tablet thing, we're going to lose some slots and shit.
Not
to
if you guys
plant
whoop its
monster.
ass.
Ooh,
Can get 20 strength.
I can also, salt counts as a food, right?
It sure does.
Oh,
I can assault the shit out of that
hell
thing.
yeah.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. All right, I want you to tell me who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you guys hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be MVPC. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Does everybody know? All right, 1, 2, 3, vote. All right, we've got 2 votes for Can and 2 votes for Nez.
Nice.
Gil, why'd you vote for Nez?
I liked him taking time to cozy up to Woat. I liked him using dispel magic and identifying the rune and just being a good figure out what all this shit does.
Yeah,
person.
magic utility.
Yeah, gotta have one.
Very nice. Can, why'd you vote for Nez?
He found out what my bowl does, and it's good stuff.
Very nice. Nez, why'd you vote for Can?
just being also kind of just a utility and going off and exploring. Like we wouldn't even be where we are if Can hadn't explored. So unlocked like fucking cool optional armor, and now we're fighting the fucking plant from Little Shop of Horrors. Shit's popping off, and this is rad, and I dig it.
Nice.
And Can leveled up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
ate
yeah.
the fruit and leveled up.
It was a big day for me.
It was a big day for Can.
Big day for Can. Can's
day.
big day.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to do that too. Fee, why'd you vote for Can?
I am excited to have a bunch of bowls and spoons to sell on my cart, and even though I'm like little worried about doing a side thing before this tablet, I think that what we are doing is really convenient too, because that'll be great to be able to sell those. And that was a good find. So she found some good shit.
Very nice. So tonight's MVPCs are Gildebrand Milan. Oh, wait,
Nope.
sorry. Oh, my God. Nezrah, Kaziel, and Kanakanga. Take your D6s, you little tricksy trickses. It's funny because in my head it was like Nezrah, Kaziel. I was like, that's not right. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Got
Gildebrand.
it. Perfect.
It's like uncovering the cheating on like a quiz show. Like what?
Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. Now, if you like what you hear, head on over to Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcasts and consider giving us a review. If you want somebody to read it on the air, we usually do that. We will do that no matter what. No matter what it is, we'll read it. And while you're there, consider leaving us a rating. 5 stars is always appreciated. For a little bit of extra juice, head over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and check out all the cool ass tiers we have available for your ears, your eyes, and mysterious third things. There's a bunch of cool shit. Check it out. You might be surprised at what you find. Also, we've got a Discord, and it is...
Sorry.
You
That's
can
right.
say it with me.
It's free. And the link is in the episode description. Come hang out with us in our Discord. There's a bunch of just murderous individuals in there that we are terrified of, so please come protect us. Also, we've got merch. If you go to TeePublic, go to the D20 Syndicate page. Link is also in the episode description, and see if there's any wearables or shareables that you would like to don upon your person. Other than that, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you in 2 weeks. I'm your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye,
Chicken tikka masala.
I wonder how often people used to draw naked people, like
All the
sketching
time.
them.
All the time. Look at the
If you look
hieroglyphs.
at old porn, it's like all just drawings.
One guy's writing on the wall, and then another guy's in the shadows like, oh, yeah. All right, finish that curve, baby.
the first guy to go, oh, I'm going to draw it bigger than it actually is.
Just like, I'm just imagining like medieval times. There's just 2 circles on like a wall somewhere, and there's a bunch of dudes staring at it.
Mouth hanging open, drool.
Well, that's like there's something at like the site of Pompeii where it's just like a bunch of people like huddled, obviously probably cowering for their lives. But I think somebody drew like a dick and balls on the wall, and it was like all these people just jerking off, and then they died.
Just right before
And they
the
decided to
explosion.
hold each other.
That's the last thing they ever did. Just
Oh,
Oopsie doopsie.
about to get Pompeii.
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's the nip.
It's the nip.
Do we have another nip?
I think we do.
Those are always bullshit.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
But it all was bullshit.
For some reason, they're better if they're
It
gold.
was a goddamn joke. And when I think of you, Linda, I hope you fucking choke.
I'm on my knees.
Pretty, please kill me. I want to die. Put a bullet in my head. Bam. He's losing his mind.
I'm reaping
all the benefits.
Fucking classic film.
Classic. Please don't.
That's why they bought a house, so they can do this all they
Yeah.
want.
Billy's
Exactly.
waveform was the biggest during that.
I'm a belter.
Yeah.
Belter louder.
Billy Belter.
More like a bilter. Because Billy. Nope.
you
that
need
was
to
bad.
release a
That was bad.
crooner
I did a
album
bad
called
thing.
Billy Belter.
Billy Belter.
Belts the hits.
Fixed.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Billy Belter.
And I dress up like a
Yeah.
belter from The
And the
Expanse.
whippets.
Yeah.
Because he does a lot of whippets when he's crooning.
In the parking lot before every show.
Each song starts
But it's specifically the cheese whiz that I'm whipping.
Bill. Oh,
Oop, that was Hickory Smoke.
The time
I
I-
can't have Hickory Smoke.
the time I accidentally did a whippet, and then, like it was just instantly like euphoria that didn't make any sense for 35 seconds. I can't imagine people try to like operate a song. Just get up on stage. Hello, I'm Billy.
That's what fucking dubstep was.
Everybody's like,
Fuck yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll just hit a random piano keynote.
brought the harpsichord.
More like fartsichord.
That's a drum set.
Shut up.
Did they have instruments you can suck to make the sound?
What?
It's always blowing.
It is always blowing.
You can suck a harmonica, but
Yeah.
it makes a different sound. I don't know if it's the intended sound.
I think
No,
it
it
is.
is.
Okay.
It's part of it because you have to be able to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Burpee,
And you got a
doo-doo-doo.
tongue.
You have to
You got a
in
tongue
and out.
Really? The
Yeah.
tongue is part of it?
Mm-hmm.
Of a harmonica?
Gross.
Harmonicas are disgusting.
They are.
Yeah. Don't get
Yeah.
used harmonica.
They're fun, though.
Tonguing, like blocking certain airways, is basically like fretting a guitar for a harmonica.
Oh. That explains
Yeah.
why I never was able to
Just-
play one.
Are you talking about?
That's exactly how I harmonica.
Not a kazoo.
Yeah.
No, were you talking about right the tongue though specifically? Were
Yes.
you talking about the vocal cords or the tongue itself?
I'm sorry.
The physical tongue. You
Okay,
block,
I was
you know the
thinking
holes?
further in. Yeah, no,
Block that.
You
with
know,
your tongue.
the tongue.
that's fair.
Do you have a
Like
tongue
this.
in here?
Do I?
Where does the
It's
tongue
way-
stop?
The back of the.
Yeah, it's like
mouth.
way fucking far back.
Yeah, it's right in here where it stops.
What?
Yeah, it's so it grosses me out so much ever since I've known.
It's better than having a woodpecker tongue that wraps around their brain.
or not having one.
Where does the anteater tongue go?
Anteater tongue?
That's why it's so easy
that's
for people
long
to
as fuck,
choke
dude.
on
It
their
is long as
tongue when
fuck.
they're having
Where
a
does Gene
seizure
Simmons'
because
tongue
it's
go?
like all up in there.
To
Oh
fucking hell.
no, yeah.
It connects to his penis.
It connects to the devil's butthole.
Only one or the other can go out all the way.
Maybe he has to like cut it off at a certain point, and then it regrows.
Ow.
Because
a lizard.
woodpeckers actually
That's
have
how he closes
like
it, so we
anteater
can sleep.
tongues.
I always imagine anteater tongues like a fruit roll up. Just
I
like
think it does do that on
Yeah.
the back part.
let's
I'd
just
hate
find
that.
out.
Let's look at some tongue.
Oh,
It
how
is
does
weird.
an anteater keep its tongue in its mouth?
It shuts the fuck up. It minds its own
long
business.
time.
What do you tell an anteater with two black eyes? Nothing. You already told it twice.
Open palm slapping an anteater in the eye.
Oh yeah, it rolls up at the back of the anteater's
Nice.
cranium.
But it's 2
That's
foot
fine.
long, you said?
Does it
Yeah.
make a flapping sound
Yeah,
when it
where
does?
does it go? How's it
Like-
not
like
just
a tape measure?
suffocate?
It's attached to the
I was gonna say like the
sternum.
vacuum cleaners that have
Holy
the
shit.
retractable cord.
It's attached to their sternum.
So it hangs out down here.
Interesting.
Down
God
here.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's just doing gymnastics
hangs
in
out
the
here.
fucking
You'd still
So does
think
it
it would
shoot
block
out?
the airways. How does it not block the airways
Yeah,
if
like-
it's fruit by the footing up in there?
Oh my god, their tongues are so funny.
Tongues in general are
Like,
really
look at
weird.
those.
They are.
Do woodpecker tongue next. It's super fun
Oh.
and gross.
Woodpecker tongue.
Careful
Takes
on
out
those.
Pornhub.
Oh wow. Oh wow. What are they using that for?
Pleasure.
You found the porn one.
Oh, they have to get into the little holes they make. That makes sense. Okay. You're designed fearfully and
Weirdly.
beautifully.
It's like chipmunks. If they live long enough, their teeth eventually grow into their skull and sometimes kill them.
Beavers too, if they don't get to chew on stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Tongues in general are weird. How do they know just to
Animals are
like
weird.
stop where they are?
That they all evolve separately in weird ways.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because the ones that didn't stop died.
Yeah.
It did reproduce.
That's true.
The woodpeckers who didn't get the long tongue starved to death.
Eventually, all you got left are long-tongued woodpeckers. Ladies. Oh.
Or more accurately,
I wonder if any still have stunted tongues and they're like, hey, Ricky, can you tongue my food for me?
God, it's like that. What was it? That whale. Really sad.
Oh.
The whale.
He smiles as he says it's really sad.
It's really sad. A whale was like, they think the whale was like slightly more intelligent than the other whales, but because
Those are
of
so
that,
cute.
it
It's a
was
bean. That's straight
singing
up a
different
bean.
songs.
Yeah.
And none of the other whales were responding, so it was basically just living a life of isolation because it couldn't communicate with any of the other whales.
oh Jesus,
Yeah.
that is sad.
Mhm.
Just singing Pharrell's Happy. And they're like, I don't like that song.
Come along and if you feel like a whale without any frets.
Frank, what did we tell you?
Oh,
We're
man.
gonna fucking kill you if you keep singing that song.
Yeah, they were just ignoring him.
Like, ugh.
We don't talk to him.
It was cool the first time he sang it, but then he kept singing.
That was the only song he knows.
It's kind of the only thing he's got going.
Talking about how much more intelligent he is than the rest of us. You just don't get it. It's Pharrell.
Cool, you don't own a TV.
He's just a whale with that big floppy hat on. The Pharrell
Park
hat.
Ranger hat.
It's like, oh,
But
great,
it's
here he
the
comes.
same size as it would be on Pharrell, so it's tiny. The whale.
Make it happen.
That hat don't fit
In
nobody.
D&D. New familiar.
Except for Curious George's dad.
Surrogate father.
Yeah, he's his dad. Where's his real dad?
basically.
Not in his life. So
Who stepped up? The man in the yellow hat.
After he stepped on Curious George's dad. Whoops. Ooh.
Yeah, was he a poacher?
I don't think so.
I think he
Oh,
rescued
no.
him somehow.
From rescue. That's how they spun it.
Yeah. You've been liberated.
Yeah. I annexed
Now
my
come live in
luggage.
New York.
better be a little bit less curious about that questioning.
Next time, everybody gets one.
Or you're going to the fucking zoo.
No,
They don't give a shit what happens to you.
They just weirdly never covered that lore in like 60 years of Curious George.
Yeah, Paddington, right out of the gate. They tell you what happened to him.
They call him Curious George's friend, the man in the yellow hat.
That I don't like
That's
the implication
creepy.
of him being a friend.
Mm-mm. That's like the Bruce Wayne,
He's
Dick
way
Grayson
older.
kind of thing.
Maybe. Probably.
It
Because he
insinuates
definitely
abuse.
does dad stuff with him.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, he's his best friend and caretaker.
That's what I call my dad
Those
too.
are, those are conflicting relationship ideologies, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think caretakers view it the same way.
I hope George is going to therapy and doing well. I don't-
Lindsey, have bad news.
Curious George appeared in 1941. This book begins
Holy
with George
shit.
living in Africa and tells the story of his capture by the man with the yellow hat who takes him on a ship to the big city where he will live in a zoo. The second book, Curious George Takes a Job, begins with George living in the zoo, from which he escapes and has several adventures before the man with the yellow hat finds him and takes George to live at his house. The remaining 5 stories describe George's adventures while living at the house of the man with the yellow hat. Although the man with the yellow hat is unnamed in both the original books and the telefilm books, he receives his name in the Curious George TV series and is known as Theodore Shackelford.
Oh my God.
Shackelford?
Yeah.
Oh my
Rusty
God!
Rusty Shackelford.
Holy shit, he's an abductor in the yellow hat.
Yeah.
My brain just did a weird, like, doesn't quite connect, but
Look up John Arbuckle.
Dr. Venture is named Thaddeus S. Venture, but for some reason they call him Rusty. So Theodore Shackelford, Thaddeus Venture, Rusty Shackelford. I don't know.
104.
Weird ass show. You ever watch it?
No.
Anyway,
That
moving
was
on.
a weird show. I loved it so much.
Well, there you go, Tomas.
You love it and then you don't love it because there's some.
Oh, there's some
that are
really, really
real
bad
sucky ones. But
really
is it
sad
like-
ones too.
it all takes place in room 104, and each episode is differently themed.
They're
There's
each
different
contained?
characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Sometimes it's a scary room 104. Sometimes it's a
Yeah.
romantic room 104.
There was
Sometimes
one
it's
where
just
it was
really
just
fucking
like
depressing.
the whole thing was dancing, and it was like so beautiful. And I think I cried for that one too. It was so wholesome.
That tracks.
But then in
Yeah.
another one, somebody ate someone with their vagina or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
it's
happens.
real crazy, real scary.
You said that happens.
Yeah.
It does sometimes. Watch out, man.
Vagina
You never know.
dentata.
Yeah. Vagina dentata.
What a wonderful
I like a
phrase.
vagina.
I was like, who's going to say it?
That was weird. I like saw the wavelength connect.
Our eyes met. Like, what a wonderful thing.
What were
It
you
means
saying?
only worries for the rest of your
That was
day.
better.
That was better.
Yeah.
When you're a pregnant person, because they don't let you sleep on your stomach.
With good reason.
Yeah. But man, super pregnant me was like, are you sure though?
They told me I have to stop doing belly flops down the stairs.
Which
Fucking
is dumb.
psychos.
How am I going to water slide this summer?
That's the only way I ever learned.
Face first.
down.
Yep. Spiking into the floor of the pool.
Just limbs akimbo every
Did you guys do slip and slides as kids?
That's what
I
Absolutely.
did not.
I meant slip and
What?
slide.
I'd
Really?
I'd
You
never
never
been on a
slipped
slip and
and
slide.
slid?
Still?
Still.
It's
I
for
just
the
best.
I
Wow.
said that.
If he does it now, he'll die.
That's true.
I
It
will
kind of
100% die.
hurts. That's
Don't
like
do it.
When we were
even
at-
kid, you'll be super
Unless
excited
you
and you
get
go
it
down and you're like,
perfect,
ow.
then you're going
Which
to
I
injure yourself.
will not because I've once again never done one.
Yeah, but it's got to be perfect from your end and whoever watered the slides end.
Yeah,
because
we had lots of people that had slip and slides. It was just never an opportune moment for me to. It would be like I don't have my trunks with me or whatever.
Sounds like a lot of excuses.
I just had peanut butter and jelly.
Well, it sounds like it's not that fun, so I don't think I really missed
It's
out.
very fun.
It
It is fun. It's just also kind of
but you're
painful.
also going to fuck your shit up. Like
Although
your skin is going to get
You're
caught
gonna
on a
slide
dry
off,
patch. And
Or like one
like
of those
sledding.
like things,
Yeah. There's
an
nails like
inherent
go in the ground. You like
gamble.
run over
Yeah, I've
some
I've
of
definitely
those.
sledded.
Some
Yeah.
people use slip and slides on like level surfaces though, which is
Yeah, that's
odd.
silly. That's silly.
what do
I
you
would never.
We had that hill.
Yeah,
just
you
that
have to
little
get a
hill
hill.
back there, and it was perfect. He's tried to get me to like fish so much.
So you don't
'cause
like
it's
salmon
so good for you.
patties?
God, I fucking hate salmon.
I feel like
hate it.
that's the usual thing. Like I've talked to people that you either
God,
like them or you hate them.
it's so fucking fishy. It's too much. Too much fish. It's too much.
I like salmon patties.
Salmon rules.
He loves salmon. It's so good for you. I wish I
Probably
liked
not in
it.
the patty form. Usually those are like fried and stuff.
Processed as shit.
Mm.
But salmon
But
in
it's
general.
still salmon. That's
Salmon.
like good.
I guess it's better
good.
than like pudding.
Fried
You look at the
pudding.
package and there's the asterisk and it's just salmon product is the ingredient.
salmon?
Yeah, question mark.
Why is there a question
Parentheses,
mark?
question mark? Yeah.
And then there's a shrug emoji.
Salmonish.